Welcome back to Hyrule, Dorkos.
Dorkos?
What?
Well,
Dorks!
Three of the
music,
four
right?
of us are.
No. Goron. It's very hard to pronounce. It's fine.
Sorry.
Goron sounds like more
Hey, now!
Hey, so in case you haven't seen episode 1 of our program, go watch it, because it's on YouTube. Wherever else.
It has been reblogged now on the channel 3 times.
Time on
Yeah.
DnD. Go to the YouTube channel.
You go to the YouTube channel, just watch it. Just watch it.
Last
There's a lot of
time
shit
on
that
this,
happened. It was 4 hours. I'm not gonna...
we somehow survived.
Yeah. We killed a skeleton. The end.
We did do that.
And if you have seen episode 1 by now, and you're all caught up, then hi, I'm still Ryu-chan, and I'm still the Dungeon Master.
For now.
So, while we're here, I've at this point been able to read all the feedback because we live in this wonderful millennial age of instant communication between product and consumer.
Thank God.
So
That makes me able to talk with you guys.
Hi, Norway boy. But that allows me to address some stuff that people are saying in the comments directly. So one question that I saw was, what program am I using to run this fine vessel?
Ooh,
And-
ooh.
Yeah,
A
Paul Shane?
computer.
A computer, yes. That is correct. And by the way,
Well, you're not wrong.
please tell me, chat, the volume levels, because I want to change that before we actually get into gameplay. But,
Am I really loud again? Let me know.
Shut up.
Jay, always.
Second Cube, that's one of the questions I'll get to. You know what, I'll cut back right to that right now. How is Maverick spelled? Maverick the Korok is spelled M-A-V-R-I-K.
Hey!
M-R...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not,
Gotta
he's
rewrite
not
my
a
fan
Maverick.
fiction.
It's Maverick.
Also, can you hit fall, Shane? I'm not gonna stop you.
Wait, what?
But the programs that I'm using, I'm actually running 8 simultaneous programs right now. And the main one that
What?
you're seeing is Flash, the popular animation software.
Good luck. He's running 8
2000
programs right now.
So right now, if you bought Adobe's currently supported animation software, that would be Adobe Animate CC 2017. But before it was called Adobe Animate, it was called Adobe Flash. And the last version of Flash was released in 2015. But before it was called Adobe Flash, it was called Macromedia Flash, because it was bought from a different company in 2006. So the last
Welcome
version...
to software history. with
The last
Rich.
version of
And
Macromedia
back-
Flash was actually Macromedia Flash 8. So which version of Flash am I using? Because I hate change, I'm actually still using Macromedia Flash 5, which was released in the year 2000.
Jesus Christ, friendo.
So this is an 18-year-old software that I'm using so that I can just click and drag things around the screen whenever I want. It was not made for Dungeons and Dragoning, and if you see any like weird technological glitches, blame it on the alcohol, baby, because this software is old enough to drink.
Now the only question you're gonna get is why the hell are you using an 18-year-old program?
Because it's what I
Considering
learned.
you
I
have
hate
the newer
change!
version.
I hate change.
Ryu is, being the youngest of us, is notably an old man who refuses to get with the times.
Hang on a sec. I have a bone to pick. It's not old enough to drink in the U.S. Which is
It's
where
old
you-
enough to drink.
Oh
for
yeah,
me.
shit, you're right.
Ryu!
It's always
It's
what
old
is
enough to
the
drink.
And I
drinking
think
age
they changed
really?
that.
It's
Well, here it is 18, so
Well, David the burner.
no. The Flash 5
Listen.
is 18 years old. I'm 21 years old. So no, it's not older than me, dumbass.
It's old enough to enlist and or get married.
Don't mind me just pouring this fucking 40 inside of my photo.
I've also got OBS open, which is what allows me to capture this and stream it live on Twitch. And I've got Discord open so that the 5 of us can be in a call. I've got TeamViewer open so that they can see it. I've got 4 Google Docs open so I can keep track of all the rules and stats and stuff. And I've got loose MP3s rattling around in a folder so that
Yeah, they are.
I can play these songs.
And do you have Chatty?
Chatty, I have Chatty open, yes. And then I've got RPG Dice Roller on my phone so I can roll for the NPC characters.
I'm gonna buy each of you a set of dice. Just
Please,
I would like that.
Please, that'd be nice.
Okay.
But that's everything that's going on behind the scenes at Casa Ryu. And then the next thing I wanted to explain was that there was a lot of confusion about what the stats on the character sheets actually meant. So I'll just try to run through this really quickly. I'll look at Vayu. Sorry!
Jay, get bent!
Sorry
Jay?
if this is boring. You can skip forward if it's on a replay. But this is important stuff that people want to know.
All right.
So Falshane chose the Rito Archer Vayu. And being a Rito gave him certain aspects, and being an archer gave him this archery training aspect. So his Rito Precision gave him a modifier in precision, and then archery training gave him a second modifier. So when he was a level 5 when we started, I let him pick 5 skill points. Those are the white ones. He picked 1, 2 in strength, 2 in precision, 1 in speed. And then that actually doubled or tripled into 6 points in precision because of his aspect bonuses. And then with his bow that he's got, that's the blue, that's currently 2 more skill points that make it an 8. So that's how that bullshit works.
He's level 7 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he leveled up. So when you use the tributes that you got at the end of the stream, when you spend
Oh, I
those
see.
on your skill points, every time you spend 3 of them, you're going to level up. So currently we've got a level 7, a level 6, a level 6, and a level 5.
Because you have enough to be
Yeah,
level
you
6.
could spend
I
it. You chose
know.
to save them.
I
I'm not
know.
going to give
I
you
wanna
the
do
honorary
so.
title of level 6, even though you're not any stronger. And then the chat pointed out an actual plot hole that we've had in the story already. So,
Oh.
yeah. Do you remember?
Is it the stick?
No, the stick's not a plot hole. What? Like it should have
Oh.
burnt to a crisp? No.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually the stick has its own icon now on the menu. I thought it earned it.
Good for the stick.
Have the stick.
Anyway, what's the plot hole?
Yeah. Remember the key that was dangling from a string that was visible from a hole in the wall?
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, someone pointed out that if you actually mapped out the dungeon, like all the rooms of the dungeons that you were in, then the key would logically be in the first room where the elevator dropped you.
Huh.
So I didn't think about that, but the hole in the wall, and you can see through the other wall, that key should have just been dangling. It should have been the very first thing you saw when you entered the dungeon. So
But we missed it.
Yeah, let's just say we all were too busy dropping that we
you're all
didn't
too busy
realize.
bitching with each other.
we
Let's say that each of there's like a stairway between each room that like angles like downwards slightly, so it feels like hanging underneath it or something.
There was a
Who
shaft of
cares?
reflective
Come on,
glass
Chad.
around the key that prevented us from seeing.
Yeah. Gazombo failed perception.
And then another question that I saw was, Jay, did you model your voice for Gazombo after Hulk Hogan, or was that an accident?
I'm trying to separate it, but honestly,
Brother!
Wait, I thought that was that one guy with the Slim Jims.
No, Randy Quaid.
Savage. Yeah, I thought he was the brother guy.
several brothers.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm
I'm trying to find a different way to say brother.
I've never seen a wrestle.
I'm pretty sure
So-
that Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan were originally one being that was split in two.
But one of them just got old, and the other one got old and racist and got banned from the WWE. But that's not what this stream's about.
So I definitely need to find a different way to say brother. All right, I'll figure that out as we go.
Oni-chan!
That's good, actually.
I am a ninja.
That's good.
All right, Oni-chan.
Okay.
Gonzalo got this.
Why don't you just say Aniki or something?
No,
Ruining
Oni-chan,
Ryu's,
no.
stream with a single word.
So another thing that I tweaked the combat system a little bit, just slightly. So I nerfed strength attacks because you guys one
Come on!
You guys one-shotted everything.
What about it? It's great.
No, and like I wanted the combat to be fast-paced, but not that fast-paced. So as it stands now, Gazombo, he's a level 13 in strength. If he his very minimum roll, if he rolled a 1, then he would do enough damage to reduce a Bokoblin to all but half a heart. So he's still very strong. I think it's a lot more fair this way. And anything,
Okay, all right.
anything higher than a 1, he'd kill that Bokoblin. 1 hit. And then I also added a system where you can now block and dodge attacks at the cost of stamina.
Wow. That excited him.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, because I don't want you guys just like, oops, I didn't get a turn yet, and now I'm dead. So I gave you an opportunity, but in order to block, you're going to have to pass a strength test and a speed check, and it will cost you a quarter of a stamina wheel. So you can't just
Wait, speed?
just do it.
Just a
completely.
quarter? Huh.
Yeah, just a quarter.
I mean,
for
it would
every
make
attack-
sense. The speedier you are, the more dodgy you would be. So yes, Zozin, that's going to be your.
Well,
I
okay,
guess
but the
that
thing
technically makes him a tank.
you will need if it's a melee attack coming at you, you will need both speed and strength. You'll need to pass both of those
Oh.
checks to win. And if it's a precision attack, you'll just need speed because that'll be dodging.
Yes.
Um,
Long range.
and then one last thing I want to address before we start, which is a rule that we didn't touch on in the last stream. It was already there, but we didn't go into it. But any roll, no matter what it is, can be stacked at the cost of a stamina wheel. So if you want to do extra damage with your sword, you can use an entire stamina wheel to roll again,
Charge.
and then you add the two totals together.
Oh, so it's like in D&D, it's kind of called like power attack, where you give up some resource in order to do more damage.
Right. You can do it for any roll. Doesn't matter what the roll is. So if you want to hit a target that is farther than your normal range,
I use stamina to make myself stealthier.
it just means you're exerting more energy. You're putting more of your soul into it. But yeah, if there's a target that is out of your basic range and you wouldn't be able to hit it, then you could use a stamina wheel to increase your roll, and then you'll be more likely to hit it. Or
Woohoo!
but the deal is that you have to do it preemptively. You can't after the fact, like, oh, I missed it. Time to use a stamina wheel to boost it. You have to pre-plan these boosts, otherwise they don't go through.
Gotcha.
No
How fast
retroactive.
do we get stamina bars back? I never really got that.
That will just be whenever you guys rest. So if you go to like an inn or set up camp for the night,
Or we have to use a potion.
So we can't stop climbing and try to just instantly get back stamina.
No. And like,
What if it's
you're-
raining?
If you fail, well, you're not climbing a cliff. You probably won't need to do a check for. But if you guys run out of stamina, it's not like you can just take a nap and then get right back into it. It's actually gonna be a logical point for you guys to stop.
All right.
Can I learn a song
Just-
that restores stamina at the cost of a heart?
Interesting concept. Talk to Hylia about it. But that's everything I wanted to say before we actually started.
Cool.
All right. Cool.
Other than previously on CATV's LoZ D&D TSH, Princess Zelda was trapped in a tower for 100 years, and she sent her consciousness out into the realm of dreams to find her 4 champions who could rescue her. Goddess Hylia personally chose the very fast Zozin, the Sheikah, who was raised among Gorons, Gazambo, his Goron brother, who is also a ninja, Vayu, the Rito archer, and the panpipe playing Gerudo bard Sinura. These 4 successfully passed a series of trials designed by Princess Zelda, and after accepting the role of champion, they were tasked to bring together the 3 vessels of the Triforce, Zelda, Ganon, and Link. But Link has gone missing, and his hero signal has somehow split into 5 separate entities that are all scattered across the world. And now the 4 have been teleported back to the real world at the one and only shrine to Princess Zelda, her grave. And that's where we are.
Dark and sad, but okay.
That's just sad, depressing.
Should I check if it's empty?
The grave?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I can promise you right now there's nothing buried in there.
Gazamo can knock.
You can feel it in your bones. There's nothing buried in this grave. It's just a rock in the ground. Don't
bones
get
know
any
where
ideas.
there are
Gazamo.
bones. And that is not there.
But the 4 of you have no idea what part of the world you're even in. But you're by a hot spring in the middle of a thunderstorm. and you're.
Wait,
somehow-
thunder?
Yeah, it's a thunderstorm that you're in. Let me get that noise going. Ooh.
Oh, great.
Oh!
I should probably
Ooh!
this
Ambiance.
then.
Thank you, this YouTube channel that uploaded thunder noises.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's the same. I've had to start using a rain sound to fall asleep to because of my neighbor's crying baby.
Jay, don't fall asleep.
This is the same. This is the same rain.
Jay, I
No,
refuse
this
to
is
believe
obviously-
that you can recognize.
This is recorded by Relaxing Sound ZZZ and published on
That's
April 6,
so
2015.
Anyway,
Gustavo's gonna fall asleep.
barring anything else, Feiju's gonna immediately seem somewhat perturbed and try to like peer around and find a tree or something to hide under the rain, from the rain.
Okay, there's not any tree. You're kind of at the top of a hill, and there's no trees, but there is a kind of a rocky structure that is behind the hot spring, and there's enough room for you to duck behind a rock.
Okay,
Okay, so
I'm gonna do that.
yeah,
Rock
I'm.
fits inside the rock.
Yeah, there's room for all of you, but you have to cuddle a little bit.
Why is there water coming from the sky?
Come into Gozambo's arms.
Brother, no.
Yeah.
Despite your romantic scene, you have no idea what time it is even because the clouds are blocking the sky. You know it was nighttime when you went to bed, but you don't know how long you've been in the dream realm. So, you're just kind of lost out here with no cause, no plan right now.
So looking, assuming that I went under this little like hutch first, and then everybody else kind of piled in. I'm assuming I'm like squished up against the back of the wall,
Fair to
and
say.
I'm like, trying to crane my neck and look out towards the sky over everybody. I just kind of look down and begrudgingly say, "Well, I don't suppose a lot of you have a plan. When the weather's like this, my natural abilities are somewhat useless, given that I can't fly."
Why can't you fly?
Why can't you fly?
Good question, friends. Would you care to be in the sky presently, I say, as a bolt of lightning crashes through the clouds?
That's not that bad.
In fact, it strikes just like a seagull that was flying by, and they're just now
Dinner.
a roast seagull just lands right in front of you.
At least we'll have food.
I check the horizon. What do I see?
It's kind of foggy due to all the rain, so you're not sure really what's down the hill, but it looks like there might be kind of a lake in the distance.
Now, I know you said that we don't exist in any of the, like, canonically built Zelda worlds, but, like, is this Lake Hylia, for example? Would that even exist?
Yeah,
in this
Lake
world?
Hylia exists, but I'm not going to say whether or not that is Lake Hylia.
Okay. So looking out upon the lake, well, I think that Sonora was doing something, right?
She was just looking at it.
I was looking around.
Okay, I don't know if you had any,
you guys
like-
are still at the hot spring. It'd be quite a walk to get down there to the lake.
I'm not comfortable being out there, so are we planning on staying cuddled up here for the rest of whenever the storm passes, or do the lot of you have a plan otherwise?
We do that, braid each other's hair. Oh wait, too, we don't have hair.
It's already up in a knot. Is there a boat in the water?
While you guys are sitting here discussing your plans, a skeleton hand bursts from underneath the grave.
Oh, you said there were no bones there.
Well, I meant Zelda.
Princess!
It was implied. Because another hand bursts out, and this one's wielding a sword.
Sure.
A sword.
I
A
swore!
sword. This one's wielding a sword.
Schwartz is huge.
And then this Stalfos manages to pull itself entirely out of the dirt.
that's
Time to
not
play whack-a-mole.
Alright, do you roll for initiative?
Yeah, go ahead, roll for initiative.
Okay.
16.
Alright.
16 says Wander.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I didn't have the equation ready. 16 plus your speed of 2 plus 3 is 21. Okay.
I got a 13.
I fell asleep for a minute. What happened?
Spooky hymns.
Did you, what, you like left the call or something?
It crashed for a second.
Yeah, okay.
Stalfos is attacking. Roll
You're fighting a
initiative.
Stalfos.
Oh. I rolled a 14.
Okay, hang on. I'm still getting Senora in the order. What did you... 13 you said? Falshane?
That was me. I was 13, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That would be here. And what do you get, Saps?
14.
14.
Such initiative.
Stalfos pops out of the grave. We immediately kill it, accidentally destroying Princess Zelda's skeleton.
No, it's not. It's not Zelda.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
That would be rather awkward. Gazumbo got a 7.
Hang on. I haven't found. I forgot to factor in Zozin's stupid speed.
Oh, right.
It's so great, it's stupid.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I figured. And then, what'd you say you got there, Gazumbo?
7.
7 plus a buff of 0. Okay. You're not gonna have as many turns as your friends there.
I'm going to smack them really, really hard.
Operation Kill Them Before Jay gets an opportunity is a go.
Oh, come on!
Jay, you have nothing to say on that matter.
It's easier for me to do than you.
What?
Hey, well, he has
I know
speed
you
stats.
kill easier.
I had no. I have 0. I have 0 speed, so it's easy for me to not to have that many turns.
Yeah, and somehow you still had more turns to me last time.
Guys, we're a team!
That doesn't mean I want to have
Right.
credits.
I still want to have more points than him.
Oh my god. We don't get... Well, we do get points, kind
Yeah,
of.
you
But not
do
like
in
that.
fact get points. I'm almost done. You know what? I'll just show my work here, so you guys don't think nothing's happening. I'm adding the combat order right now.
Oh,
Well, how many Stalfos are there?
Yeah.
Oh.
So while you're talking, more Stalfos pop out of this ground.
God,
we've got to stop doing this.
You realize you're
You've got
actually
to stop being
surrounded
like this.
all around you by 8 Stalfos.
Holy moly.
Zozin, you do
Okay.
get the first attack.
Hooray!
Well then, get out there and do something about it.
With the sword. With the sword.
But I want to push them again.
Onto what?
Fair point.
Go ahead, push him over and watch him fall apart, and then we'll have multiple bones attacking us individually instead.
Is that how Stalfos work? I'm not sure.
I don't know, I just want it to stop moving.
How far away are Stalfos 7 and 8?
The only one that's close to you is number 1, who popped out of the grave first. The other ones are kind of down the hill already.
Okay.
So that's the nearest one to you.
Wait.
Well, number 1 is
the
going to
hill?
Yeah, you're on top of the hill, as I described.
Oh no!
Down
Oh, no.
the hill?
Oh, no.
Why, does that inspire something in you?
He's gonna try to push him down the hill.
No, because I'm gonna roll,
Yeah, that's kinda
roll
what
it.
Oh, Jesus.
That's
Alright.
not stealthy, brother.
No, they won't see it coming, though.
Here's combat orders.
Alright, Zozin, you're up.
Okay, I'll first slash down the close one.
Okay, and that's gonna be, so you're gonna do a strength attack of 4 plus your roll. What's your roll?
17.
Damn. Nice.
Okay. That is a pretty decent roll, actually. You killed the
Nice.
Stalfos.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Yep, one down already.
Wander just freezes all of the rain.
What's next, Susan?
I'll shoot my bow towards Stalfos number 7.
Okay. Now, Stalfos number 7, I want to tell you, has a shield in his hand.
Oh, what about 8?
8 also has a shield. Those are the only 2 with shields. None of the other ones have shields.
How convenient.
I'll shoot number 2 then.
Okay. So, that would be, let's say that's, 10, let's say that's 15 feet away from you. So, you're going to have to do a precision roll. Roll, please.
15.
Okay. Well, it's gonna hit. Let me see exactly how much it hits by.
It hits well.
You do well.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a 79 over 15.
Jesus.
But you didn't specify that you were aiming for anywhere in particular, so
Yeah.
it did some damage to him. It didn't kill him.
Oh.
What?
So
Not in one hit? Oh no.
yeah. So Stalfos number 7 actually is just going to spend this turn to approach. He approaches Sonura. And then Stalfos numero 8 is going to approach Vayu.
Uh-oh.
Not me.
Hi there,
Sonura,
Franco.
your turn.
Okay, couple questions.
Yeah.
How close is... Which Stalfos was approaching me? 8?
7.
7. How close are they?
Up to you. They're in melee range of you right now.
Describe their shield for me.
It's circular. It's rusted over for sure. It was made of some sort of metal.
Okay. Okay, so that answers,
You can?
that answers my next question.
So what's your turn?
My turn is... I'm trying to see what I have. I don't like want to... If I attack, it's just going to block and it's not going to do much. I don't have any offensive spells.
I mean, you don't have to kill it in one hit. You can
Now,
do just some damage to it.
You notice a little bit actually that there is sort of a static that is surrounding the shield. It's kind of pulling your hair towards it.
Static.
Yeah.
So there's...
Some sort of electricity around it.
Oh. Okay.
Would we have knowledge about this?
What specifically are you asking you have knowledge about?
Well, are we who live in this world? Are we familiar with metal things in thunderstorms?
Do we know if metal
Seems like we
attracts
would be.
Do I know what rain is? Can I roll to see if I know what rain is?
I'm talking about the sparky boom thing.
I might actually have to roll to see if I know what rain is.
Yeah, actually, Sonura, you've read about rain. You've never felt it.
Okay. Okay, but
But
I do know that I'm not sure if I trust my electric resistance to protect me against a lightning bolt. Because it reduces electric damage by half,
yeah.
but I've heard that lightning bolts are extremely powerful. I don't even think that I'd be able to survive that. the Garuda, the Goron, and the guy who grew up among Gorons might not know what rain is.
Well, I think they've got rain on Death Mountain.
What? Wait, water from the sky. What is it?
I've never read anything that suggests that they don't have rain on Death Mountain. Other than, I guess it's really hot, so it might evaporate before it gets there. I guess it could be the only thing I imagine.
So I need to figure out how to use this potential lightning.
Zozin, actually, this is the coldest rain you've ever felt. It doesn't feel like it's boiling your skin. It's kind of pleasant.
So this is what it feels.
Finally!
Is-
Finally!
Another quick question. I'm sorry. Is the Stalfos like in the little shrine with us? Or are we outside the shrine?
Okay, so 7 and 8 are in the shrine with you, which is just it's open. It's a hot spring with some rocks over it. But then the other ones, the other remaining, let's see, that would make 5 of them left, I think, are still approaching you up the hill.
Okay, so the number 7 is like right up in the shrine up with us.
Hunter wants to remind us that we just saw lightning roast a seagull.
Okay.
It's not like a foreign
general
concept.
idea that it's terrifying.
There you go. So we know how lightning works.
It seems to be conducted by birds.
Get me out of here!
Yeah, I sort of just assumed that Vayu would know what electricity is and that flying in it would be terrible, given that somewhere in Rito culture it must have been recognized.
Turns, like to perform an action together.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What was that?
Like, could I ask Zoe?
Do you dare asking me?
No, I shoot. Because if I kill it, its shield's gonna be right there, and lightning's gonna happen right by us.
I mean, you could just assume that he's gonna get hit by lightning in the next round and, like, just walk away from it. Maybe approach a different one.
I could do that. I could go out and find another one. What's the next closest?
8, the one that's next to Vayu.
Okay.
Is the shield also electric on Vayus?
Well, it doesn't have the static over it, but you can assume that maybe it might also. It's clearly the same shield.
Okay,
Right.
but only one has a static so far.
Right.
Is number 8 close enough for me to attack?
Yes. Yeah, I'll say so.
Okay. I will roll to attack 8.
Okay. With your sword?
Yeah, with my sword.
Okay. So that would be roll, please.
5.
Oh boy.
Okay. Not the best, but
No.
you definitely take a swing at this Skelly and get his attention. He's definitely focused on you.
Yeah, my only hope is that like it wasn't focused on me.
Well, it is now.
It
You
is
swung
now.
it.
It definitely sees you now. So now you've got 2 of those Stalfos that are like, hey, look at this piece.
Oh no.
But that
Of
would be the end of your
what?
turn.
Really?
Zozin. Piece of
Oh.
flesh to bite into. Zozin, it's your turn.
I bet lightning arrows would be bad if they're nearby Sonura and Vayu.
Well,
Oh yeah,
I don't
you
know.
do
I
have
don't think
arrows.
I don't think there's any danger of using. I don't know science. Is there danger of using a taser in a thunderstorm? Or is it just as dangerous as when there isn't a thunderstorm happening? Because that's what I would have assumed.
I wouldn't
I'm
think
not,
it would attract it.
I'm not going to say your shock arrows are not any more dangerous than a regular arrow.
All I'm thinking of is like in
Alright.
Breath of the Wild, if you use
Alright.
an electric attack and a lightning storm, it like makes a field around it.
Yeah.
What
that's
happens
I'm
if you
thinking.
can time an arrow shot with a shock arrow at the exact same time that it's struck by lightning?
Okay, that
like-
requires knowing when the lightning's going to strike.
Yes. Well,
I feel like
when it
getting-
flashes 3 times, then you push.
Sorry, man. I feel like if
Anyway.
errant electricity from a shock arrow would probably be less lethal to me than a lightning bolt.
Yeah, at least. But I think I'll shoot at the wait, no. Can I attack number 8 with the sword too?
Yes. Oh, no, wait. No, never mind. You are not in range. You ran up towards that first Stalfos. So you'd have to actually spend a turn to get back to that spot.
So I shot towards it, but it didn't. And I went away from the group to do it.
Okay, so you're going to shoot.
What I did was I was shooting against number 1, didn't I? And he.
Well, yeah,
survived.
you took number 1 and then you shot number 2, who survived. This is some really slow combat, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. Zombo never gonna get a turn.
Good.
It'll happen someday, buddy.
Okay.
His first turn.
Now that Sonora is drawing the attention of the Stalfo, I'll shoot at number 8.
Okay.
The regular arrow or
Regular arrow.
Do you even have shock arrows? I think. Oh yes, you do.
I split some with him last time.
And roll. I got a 7.
we're screwed.
5 plus your bonus of 4. Okay. This Skelly is going to roll to dodge you. So let's see how he does. He does not do the best dodge in the world. He has the 0. But again, you didn't specify any weak spots, so it just did standard damage. This skeleton pretty much ignores your arrow entirely. It launches into his skull, but he just keeps going. That would be... Okay, so Stalfos number 7. Let me just do a quick preemptive roll here.
Of course.
Okay. Nope, he's good. So he's gonna make his turn now.
I wonder what that roll was for.
Like it.
Alright.
Let's see.
Does
He's got
7 do anything?
Yeah, I just had to look at his character sheet real quick. Oh, whew! Lucky Senora. He does this terrible critical miss that he swings the sword and it actually just gets lodged in the rock behind you.
Oh, nice. Woohoo! You have to roll a dodge or anything.
Stalfos number 8. He is, though, also going to take a swing at you. And his swing does a little bit more than that.
It does a little bit more than nothing.
Block.
Does a little bit more than nothing. Oh, whoo! Maybe a bit more.
Oh,
Because
no.
Can I roll to block?
Yes,
My shield?
yes, you can. Well, you don't even need your shield. Your shield is going to automatically take away some of that damage.
Okay, but do I? Like what you were describing earlier, like blocking and
Blocking,
dodge.
right. So your shield is free. You don't need to use any stamina for that. But if you want to
Okay.
block right now, that'd be a quarter of a stamina wheel, and then you do a speed and a strength roll against his speed and strength.
Okay.
Are you going to
I'm
attempt
gonna
it?
go. I'm gonna go for that. I didn't invest in that extra stamina wheel for nothing.
Ooh.
All right. So.
All right. So first,
roll
let's
for-
roll speed. Roll.
Roll speed. 12.
He got a pretty high roll. You've already failed the check. So you are going to get hit. It's going to do... Oops.
I don't roll for strength.
No, you already failed the speed roll.
Oh,
so
okay.
there'd be no point.
I would have to pass both.
And
Oh.
despite your shield absorbing some of the blow, this was actually a really high roll, and I am sorry to say you were knocked unconscious.
Oh shoot!
Oh!
I killed them.
Were you? I heard readers are good at music.
Yes, do I seem like I have something to play music on me with?
We need someone
Can-
to heal.
Can the bow be a harp?
Oh yes, please allow me to sing you the song of my people. Twang.
It's beautiful.
Now, if you okay, so if you wanted to try to do a healing spell right now, the thing is that you don't have the healing song. So that
Yeah,
would
I don't
be
have the song. I don't have an instrument.
right.
Can we improvise?
It would cost
Yes.
you. It would cost you pretty much all your stamina. But you could attempt just try to recall from your memory what the song is, and then sing it. that,
Who has
that is
any
an
points
option.
in music?
It would cost you all your stamina right now.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be able to do it right now. I'd have to wait till my turn,
Yeah,
right?
it'd have to be on your turn. Stalfos, number 8's turn. Sonora does not get her turn because she's unconscious. It is your turn, actually.
Oh, okay.
Where the hell this
Wait,
goes?
what?
Oh my god.
How many more turns?
Do I need to be revived within a certain number of turns?
No. You're just going unless someone intentionally tries to murder you, you're just gonna lay unconscious there for the rest of the battle.
Okay.
Unless,
See, my only concern is, like, if I try to revive her, and even if I do succeed, we'd have to wait for, like, 4 Stalfos turns and pray that one of them doesn't decide to try to attack her, assuming that she only comes back with, like, half health or something.
okay, well, you
Well, the only Stalfos that have turns coming up are 7 and 8.
right now
Oh,
you have
okay,
you have
sorry.
healing potions, and those healing potions can be used to revive her.
Okay, I was
But-
thinking about
but-
asking
okay,
about
but-
that.
But
It doesn't wake her up.
Yeah, that was the second question.
She'll have full if the healing potions do 5 hearts, so she'll be fully healed. But you're going to have to do something else to get her awake.
okay, well,
Um,
assuming that I'm close enough to administer the potion, I'll go ahead and I'll do that.
Yeah, you're.
Gazumbo heard this in Fairy Tale.
No, friend.
No, I'm good. Oh, okay. No, I actually am still asleep, aren't I?
Yeah, so Sonora, her injuries heal, but she's not conscious.
Would it be possible for me to just, like, let out a guttural, like, bird-like screech? Like, just kneel down by her head and just go, like...
That would be a roll, and you'd have to do it on your turn, and you've already.
Can it be music based? Can it be
God
music?
damn it. Okay, well, at least you're not dead.
Yeah, Zozin,
Yeah.
you're up.
I say, kind of like
Oh.
uncorking the bottle, putting it in your pursed lips, and
Trying to take care of
upending
these
it.
Stalfos. I'd say.
Is the Stalfos targeting Sonora, or do they assume she got from battle?
Yeah, they're not looking at her. They're now looking at the rest of you guys.
Oh boy, I'm gonna try and shoot against 7 again.
Okay. Shooting against 7. Roll for me.
A 9.
Is this our battle music?
Oops. Yeah, this is the wrong song. I didn't even notice. I've got 8 tabs open here. Let's try this one.
Ah, better.
Okay. You said that was a 9?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay. And then, so, he's going to attempt to block that one again. And he does not.
Yes.
Again, you did not aim for anything particular. He's going to
Nope.
take center damage. And that's your turn. So, Stalfos number 7, who just got hit by the arrow by you. He's now, since Sonora's out of the picture, probably pissed at you.
Oh, fuck.
And he is going to approach you. So his turn was getting up to you. He's now in front of you.
Oh, hi!
Stalfos number 8. He is going to take a swing at Vayu.
Why me?
Because he was the one who approached you.
Dang it.
You were his first target from the beginning.
Okay. Can I, like, try to block it or dodge it or something? I don't have a shield.
Yeah,
Can we
well, you don't need a shield. You can attempt to block it.
Okay, so I have to roll, you said speed first?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Hold on, let me try that. Okay, I rolled an 11.
Okay. That clears it. And now roll for strength.
Cool. Ooh, that's a 7.
7 plus 2 versus his. Okay, you passed the speed, but you did not pass the strength. You're gonna take.
Dang it! Please don't also fall asleep.
No, I don't. Well, I haven't rolled for him yet. Let's see what this does.
Okay. Crit fail, yeah, crit fail. What? RNG.
Well, I took that extra level in heart for a reason.
Yeah.
That may have been better option than strength.
Uh-oh. Stop clicking those. Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
So, ow.
That would be your turn. No, that was his turn. That was his turn.
That was definitely not my turn.
Now it's your turn.
Ouch.
Does throwing my potion to Veyu count the turn?
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh, jeez. Like, I could either spend my turn waking Sonura up or trying to kill another one of these guys. Because
It's not about why are you slow?
It was bad time.
What's it gonna be, Border Boy?
Boy.
Well, at least she's alive, and she's not gonna have a turn for a little while anyway. So even if I woke her up, she wouldn't have a turn for like until after Gazambo and Zozen. So I'm gonna leave it to one of you guys to wake her up, probably Zozen, since you've already had plenty of turns.
And my arrows aren't really doing much.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to. Am I within range of the one that Zozen's been shooting at?
No. No, you're not.
Well, fuck me.
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess I'm gonna try to shoot whichever one was just striking at me then.
Okay, the one that's directly in front of you. Roll for that.
Sure.
Wait, are you gonna aim critically or just standard?
It's a good question. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go with critical attack.
Okay. Roll for me.
Show off.
Cool. That's gonna be a 16.
Okay.
Plus 8 precision plus point blank.
Yeah. There's a 0% chance he's gonna dodge this one. It's 88 over like 5. So
In the eye socket.
you basically just kind of undercut him in the jaw and knocked his head off with an arrow.
With my bow.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, okay, no. You fired an arrow. You fired an arrow. So you kind of went right underneath his jaw and then popped it so that it kind of took his head on a journey. So his head is landed at the bottom of the hill.
Boom, 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 boom. So I'm assuming that kills him, right?
Yep, that does it. That does the trick.
Woohoo, okay.
Sure.
I promise
That'll-
this one, his bones fall to the ground. He's dead.
That'll teach someone to hit me.
But my arrows did nothing.
Exactly.
Exactly. Of course.
Now the one that Saps had been hitting with his arrow is now walking up the hill towards Zozen.
Which one did I kill? What number was that?
Sorry, that was number 8.
Woo! Take that, number 8.
Southwest number 3 is going to walk towards Gazambo. Southwest number 4 is going to walk towards Veyu. And you know how popular Veyu is after that one? I'm gonna say number 5 also gonna go for him.
Oh.
Sambo, why aren't you doing anything yet?
Because I'm thinking.
Stop thinking and do.
Okay, question to the sky god.
Hylia is hearing you. This is Hylia Crane. I'm listening.
Cyclos, god of storm.
Gazambo look downhill. If I was to roll downhill, how many would I hit?
They're spread out, so you'd hit one of them.
Not really worth it. Okay.
I've also got 2 approaching me now, so I
Yeah,
can
probably want to go help the bird. All right. So you said
Oh, you know
that,
what? Since those two actually headed for Veo at the same time, they're lined up. You could probably hit both of them with your roll idea.
I thought I had to roll down a hill, though. I'm not really Sonic. I can't roll.
Yes, you
I?
can. You're a Goron.
Have you
Yeah.
seen a Goron?
Yeah, they roll down hills. I've never seen them like roll.
Gorons
Like
can
a-
just straight up roll like a
Eh,
wheel.
You guys are at the top of it. You're at the apex of a hill. Every direction is downhill. There's no direction
Oh.
There's no direction that's uphill.
And Jay,
Yeah.
play
Don't
Majora's
forget-
Mask.
Don't forget. Okay, sorry. All right, fine. We'll look at it someday. All right. Well, okay. So if I roll, because I've never tried this before, what happens? Do I have? Is it precision based? Because I have to aim.
No, that would be a strength.
I've got that. I've got that in space.
Gazamo doesn't get turns often, but when he does,
Do you want to roll for me? Do you want to roll for me, buddy?
Yes, I will roll. I will roll so hard. Here
Get
it
it.
comes.
Get it?
Please be a high one. I don't have any turns.
It's your turn. It is your turn.
No, I said please be high.
Oh.
Oh, I got a 5.
5.
jeez.
All right, but you got a big buff. You've got a big buff.
I got. Look at the size of my buff.
These are quick buffs.
Look at my big buffs.
It's
I gotta run into critical
worry
fail
not, my
positions
friend.
past them.
you can deal
Yes?
enough damage to kill both of them.
Woo!
So
Okay.
that was 3 and 5, I believe.
See what happens when you actually do?
Wait, listen. I fell out of the sky.
We can't all be fast, Zozan.
I feel like Gazamo should maybe invest in speed a little bit.
What?
Just to get
Look
some
at you.
initiative rolls so he can do stuff like that more often.
So
I
just
got to
imagine,
it.
like, Zozen shoots one of these Stalfos down, and he's like all haughty and proud of himself, and then 2 more start approaching him, and he's like, oh no.
Yeah. So one more thing now, Zozan or Gazambo, you're now at the bottom of the hill, and no one's near you anymore.
Suddenly, all you hear is a lot of rumbling and a muffled. Oh,
Right. Stealthy.
So, Sonora, it's time for you to wake up! I said wake up!
How are you gonna wake her up?
Don't make me poke you with a stick. I'm poking her with a stick.
You can do better than that.
I don't waste your turn, buddy, because poking her with a stick ain't gonna do the trick.
Okay, what if I poke her with an electric stick?
That'll do it.
That'll
do it.
Oh!
Yes.
She immediately loses 5 hearts and dies again.
No, man. I have electric resistance.
Yeah,
True.
It's only gonna do half a heart of damage.
It'll wake her up.
That's funny.
All right.
This is a great idea.
Ow! The crap. Oh.
You almost died. We need help. I'm dying.
Help me!
Alright, what'd I miss?
So, where you did this thing and shot an arrow through the head to one of the Stalfos, Gazamo rolled down the hill way over there and killed 2 others.
While you're talking, you're suddenly interrupted by a gigantic bolt of lightning. And it kills Stelphos number 7, who is right next to you. You guys aren't hurt, but you were very, very close to that impact, to that touchdown.
Oh.
See, you could have just waited for that to wake me up.
You know? I tried to do a good thing.
Ingenuity is key.
Vayu, it's your
So
turn.
next is Vayu. Okay.
Alright, so,
There's 2, 4, and 6 still alive. Wait, where's
still
6?
somewhat taken aback by the Gazambo spin dash that just occurred.
Hey, I just realized 6 isn't on this roster. Did you kill him already? And I forgot to take.
I think you just forgot to put him
I
on
think
there.
you forgot to put 6 on there.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, then I'll give you a freebie. There is no 6.
All right.
Died to the
He
lightning.
got scared from the lightning and ran away.
That's a DM error. There is no. Okay.
So
Six never made it
are
out of the ground.
2 or 4 within range of me shooting them?
No, 6, you just see a head poking out from the ground. With a
I
tank
mean, you
like
got a
that.
pretty big range. Everyone's in range of you shooting them right now.
Nice. Okay. In that case, are either of them like hurt?
Yeah, Stalfos number 2 has 2 arrows in him from Zozin.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Number 2 it is then.
Okay.
Number 6 is like the Zozin of their group.
And
So-
I'm
so
not
he's-
gonna do any.
He's 15 feet away, which isn't that scary. You only have to roll higher than 15 to beat that. Are you gonna hit him critically?
No, I'm just gonna do a normal shot.
Okay. Roll for me.
That was a 5.
The number of the night.
Okay. 5 times 5. So that's 25. Okay. Well, you that was enough to hit him, except he rolled a dodge.
God
So-
dang.
He cleared that one.
So I didn't hit him at all.
Nope.
Ah!
Okay,
Oh,
so
wait.
I should explain.
I
He
thought-
did get a nat 20 on his dodge.
Oh wait.
Oh.
Zozin woke me up during his turn, right?
Yeah.
Shouldn't I have had a turn before Vayu?
Yes, actually. So sorry, I'll write that wrong. You get a turn right now.
Okay. And who's near me? Anybody?
No one's near
Zozin.
you. 2, 4, and
Oh.
6 are coming up the hill, but none of them are near you.
Six already died. So 2 and 4 are coming up. So I have to spend a turn to get close to them if I wanted to attack, right?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, I instead use Healing Song on Vayu.
Okay, roll for me.
Right, I gotta do that with my science. 2.
God damn it!
This is not my night.
This is not anybody's night.
That's not the worst. It's not the worst.
1 would be the worst.
We know what the worst is.
Alright.
You don't want to see that.
Even with your music
On our
buff,
side.
that's only gonna heal 2 hearts of damage.
That's fine. That's a third of my HP.
Meh.
Now, I want to point out something that we didn't get to do in the last stream. If you healed more than he had hearts for, you could have healed someone else in the party too. So if you had rolled enough to clear his heart, you could have also finished your half a heart.
Oh, cool.
Ah.
But you didn't
handy.
make that roll exactly.
But you didn't.
Stalfos number 2 is going to come up to Zozan.
Oh, fuck.
Stalfos number 4 is going to come up to Gazambo. Gazambo, it's your turn.
Oh. Okay. Are there any other 2 lined up?
No, there's not.
Aww. No? Okay.
No, there is none lined up. I promise you.
Oh. Oh,
You've
okay, cool.
got the one in front of you.
That's there. Well then, I will use the hammer.
Roll for me, baby.
All right. Higher than 5. Higher than 5. Higher than 5. 17. 17.
17.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Number 4.
Yes. Can I bury it in the ground?
Yeah, you take your hammer and you just kind of plop it like whack-a-mole. Lift your hammer. There's nothing there. You put him square in the ground again. He's donezo. No more number 4.
Oh, yeah.
Do we need to roll for initiative again?
Nope.
No.
Nope. We're just gonna go back to the top of the order.
From the top.
Oh.
Have fun, Gazambo. Or Zozin. I'm Gazambo.
It's next to me, right?
Yep.
I must slash it with the sword.
Okay.
Wow, why my chair is so squeaky tonight?
Roll for me.
18.
Mm-hmm.
So all those arrows were for naught.
Hmm.
Four.
Well, the one you stabbed Sinora with, pretty good.
I want you to know that this was just barely enough, but you do
Oh.
you do kill the Stalfos.
Yes.
So the only one still standing is number 6, and he is near nobody right now.
Mm.
It's your turn again.
Does he quake in fear?
Oh wait a minute, number 6 doesn't exist. Hey, I forgot.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
I forgot. Number 6 doesn't exist. Hey, you killed all the Stalfos.
We win!
I thought number 6 was stuck on the bottom there with only his head poking out. He didn't get the rest out.
Yeah, he's a false start, and you can just kind of poke him back in with your foot, and then that's the end of the conflict.
He rolled a natural 1 on initiative and just fell over a rock and died.
That is the end of your Stalfos adventure. Remember to take away your stamina. Right, that's a wheel that you lose. And then I also want to take away arrows because I keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah, we used a couple arrows this time.
Right.
Just a few.
Your shock arrow, I'm not going to count that as a waste. I'm going to let you keep that. You just poked her.
Thank you.
42 arrows for you, and Vayu, you get also 42.
I'm a mess over here. I'm sorry.
All kinds of noises.
All right, battle's over.
Nice.
I did nothing.
Zombo got a
Oh.
couple.
Oh yeah, Gazambo. Guess who was impressed by that Goron roll? You get a tribute for that one. And Zozin, you did most of the DPS on that, so there's one for you.
Yeah.
What?
And
I rolled over 2 of them.
Yeah, okay, Gazambo, you killed 3 of them, and I think Zozin also killed 3 of them.
I killed one of them.
Yeah, I think that was
Yeah.
it. I think.
There were
Oh
seven.
wait, one of them died itself. Zozin actually. Gazambo killed 3 of them. Zozin killed 2 of them. Vayu killed 1 of them.
Ha ha!
And I
And-
died one. I killed
And
negative
so
1.
now-
Oh, I
died.
took a nap.
Uh,
Anyway, that was interesting. What say we not stay in the haunted caverns any longer?
Because Zombo
What is
doesn't
my
want to keep
outside?
moving.
Let's
The,
get out of here.
the rain clears away, and when it does, you see sunlight poking out, and for the first time, you know it's day.
Hey, stay.
Oh.
Stalfos during the day?
No, it was not day when you were fighting them.
Okay.
It was like
So it's
it's
dawn
sunrise.
or something.
It's
Ah.
Racco Dawn right now.
the ass crack of dawn.
So that way is east, isn't it?
Assuming that this world follows the same logic as Earth.
Can we...
Can we assume that?
Yes.
Wait, there's highly in space? Ooh. That'd be a fun game.
Anyway,
Astrology isn't necessarily space.
do we have any idea where we're supposed to be going?
Now I look at the horizon to see if I can recognize any landmarks.
Frogdoor says, at Ryu, you need to give a point for coming up with the shock arrow thing. And I'm going to say no, because he was directly next to hot spring water, which is what I assumed they would have used to wake up Sonora. It's a missed opportunity. He
Ingenuity!
does not get a tribute for that one.
Does hot spring water heal?
It does when you dink your head in it. No, no, it wouldn't heal you. If you wanted to just rest here for a little bit, you might be able to recover some health, but that'd be like, you'd be losing an hour or so of your journey. Eat some roasted
Maybe you can
seagull.
manage.
Let's decide that as a group.
Do you feel like you need it? Or do you need this potion I hold right in my hand?
I mean, I'll probably be fine for the time being, thank you. I'm more concerned about where we're supposed to be headed.
Fair.
Do we have any idea? Do we have any knowledge whatsoever about where our next location should be?
We're looking for
Do we
fragments.
see any landmarks in the distance?
Again, the only thing near you is the shrine to Zelda, and then off in the distance, a lake. Actually, that it's lighter, it's brighter outside. You can see that there's a dirt road that is in front of this lake.
Well, we have to find a tower where Zelda resides, so...
Well,
Follow
were we
the
looking?
road?
Were we looking for the tower, or were we looking for the pieces of Link, or whatever we're calling them?
Well, we should maybe decide that. What are we going to looking for first?
The links.
God damn it. Well,
I prefer to call them the
Would it be
missing links.
would it be possible for me to take to the skies now that it's no longer raining and see if there's anything like on the lake, like a town or something?
Okay, you can fly up ahead all the way to this lake and look at the, you can see that the dirt road stretches as far as the horizon goes on both directions. You don't see any landmarks around, but you do see off in the distance, there's a wagon.
And is it coming in our direction, or is it going away from us?
It's not moving.
Oh. Okay. So flying back down to everybody, I mentioned there's not much out there, but I did see some wagon. I can't tell if it's occupied or not, but it doesn't seem to be moving.
Probably still worth checking out.
Well, it may be more bokoblins, but it may also be somebody that could give us directions. I didn't want to go down there by myself, obviously, so
Even
I
if there's
motion in the
nobody,
direction
there
of the
might still be
road.
supplies, or at least some shelter. I'd say we check it out.
Gazambo?
I mean, if we can take the cart, I can pull it.
I'm just gonna shake my head and start walking down the road.
Any of you won't.
I mean, I could.
So this is
I
normally
don't think that's the safest.
this is normally a dirt path, but due to all the rain, it's more of a mud path right now.
Oh.
And the closer you get to this wagon, it's a cattle-drawn wagon, and it's stopped in the middle of the road, and it's missing a wheel. And there's wooden barrels in the back of it, but there doesn't appear to be anyone around it. There's no people.
Gazambo, can you yell for people?
Cause I'm looking try. Hey, you guys!
Don't you touch my tomatoes! Calls a voice.
Oh!
And then crawling out from underneath the wagon, covered in mud, is this Hylian man with a straw hat and a pitchfork, one of which is pointed directly at you.
Oh!
Did I ask which one?
You can probably guess.
Gazambo.
Gazambo apologizes. Gazambo thought that cart was, unoccupied.
Then why did you call for me?
Just to make sure.
Well,
Gentle sir, we come in peace.
are you here in peace or what?
Gazambo considering.
He tenses up, gets that pitchfork good and ready.
Good sir, I assure you we come in peace. You seem to be having some trouble with your wagon. Is there any way we can help?
Well, the darn back left wheel snapped clear in half, and I've been stuck out here in the rain with no way to move forward. If
May we take a look?
sure, go ahead. And from underneath the wagon, he pulls out two halves of a wooden wheel that were snapped in half, and where the wheel should connect is just a loose peg on the wagon. Hauling all this tomatoes over down to Sunbury Town. Big fan of tomatoes down there, as everyone should be.
Sunbury Town?
About how far from here would that be, sir?
Oh, by foot, couple days. But by wagon, I should get there by the end of the day. Hey, you know what? If you can give me a hand to getting this tomato wagon a rolling, I'll gladly give you a ride into Sunbury Town.
Hey,
Gazambo.
Gazambo.
I can lift wagon, I can't be wheel.
Why not?
What?
That was some mighty fine rolling I saw you do earlier.
Can
Well, that beats my suggestion.
can Gazambo do that?
Well, there's
I was
no
gonna
harm
say
in
I
trying.
I was gonna
Alright!
feel the wheel.
Allow me to roll around the axle.
So Gazamo crawls up into a ball and hugs this axle. And then this tomato farmer gets up onto his wagon and cracks the reins, and his cattle start moving, and the cart is moving again. Gazamo's getting a little muddy in the process, but
He's mostly made of rock anyway.
nonetheless, we are
Gazamo's gonna have a long day.
well, slap me silly, you did it. Let's get moving.
Take a break or two for our sake of our friend, but we'll probably be there by the end of the day.
Sounds like
Is there enough space in the cart?
Well,
All right.
given that I don't want to put any more pressure on Gazambo, I will fly for as long as I can. If I need to rest my wings, I'll sit up on the back. But for now, I'll fly above.
When you can't, I'll run alongside you.
One person can sit up here with me, but someone's gonna have to sit back with the tomatoes. Hope you don't mind.
Take the seat, Sonora.
Thank you, Zosin.
How many are you going to eat?
Don't say that.
Help yourself.
Just straight up shoving tomatoes in his mouth.
Help yourself. I've got plenty of tomatoes in town. You guys, I owe you a big favor.
I've never had tomato before. We don't get many in Gerudo Town.
Oh, it's the best. It's apple of the earth. I guarantee you. It's juicy.
What is
it's
wait? Then what
twangy.
is apple?
You're a wheel. Shut up.
Yeah, you listen to me here.
Your wheel's mouthing off to me. I don't recommend it.
Is it apple of tree?
I'm sorry, Gazamo doesn't know when to stop talking sometimes.
Do you?
I see you're only familiar with how he acts.
So the wagon is moving, and you guys are traveling along now. Vayu is within earshot, flying above.
That's fine. I'm perfectly fine sitting out of the conversation when capable.
Do you fellas have sleeping bags, or frying pans, or a reasonable supply of freshly grown tomatoes, or a bucket for spitting your tomato seeds?
I'm afraid we're a little under-equipped at the moment.
Well, you guys seem nice enough. When we get into town, I could buy you the supplies you need for free.
Oh, that's wonderfully kind of you, sir.
Oh, you'll find everyone's friendly in Sunbury Town. Nicest place on earth, I promise. Or whatever we are, wherever we are. Nicest place on earth.
I don't believe we've introduced ourselves. I'm Senora.
The name's Tommy, and he shakes your hand.
Back there is my friend Zosin. Vayu's flying with us, and you've already met Gazambo.
On the wheel.
Now, are you guys circus performers, or what's the deal?
A distant laughter.
Well, we're adventurers, explorers of a sort.
Oh, well, you know, ordinarily a simple tomato farmer like myself oughtn't trust four strangers who just come across with no supplies in the middle of the day, but I happen to be an excellent judge of character. So, Sonora, what do you think of that tomato?
It's a bit sour.
He suddenly snaps the reins, and the wagon comes to a sudden halt. Good sour or bad sour?
Sour.
And then he resumes. Like I said, I'm an excellent judge of character, and I'll be happy to help you out in any need.
So, who is this town we're going through?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. What?
Oh, sorry, tomato is good. How is this town we're going to?
Oh, it's just a simple farming town. It's got pretty friendly people there. I'd say that's a main signifier of it. You'll find some cattle farmers, horse farmers, cocoa farmers, all kinds of farmers.
Wait, Kukos?
Okay, so I'm hesitant to introduce Cocos because I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen as soon as I give you one of those. I'm not an idiot.
Gazambo loves cocos.
Yeah, there's a few cocoa farmers down there.
Well, if any of them are half as nice as the tomato farmers I've met, I'm sure we'll be quite happy there.
Oh, you have an extra tomato, and he just kind of hands it to you. After a little while on the journey, when Vayu is rested on the wagon. So Vayu, are you more of a tomato soup or a tomato salad kind of guy?
Well, given that we don't much have tomatoes where I'm from, honestly, I've only ever had them as a delicacy in soup.
Well, I make a pretty good tomato soup, so I'll hook you up when we get to my spot there in Sunbury.
That would be much appreciated. It'd be nice to put my beak to something warm after dealing with the cold and the side eyes the other people in the wagon company.
Ooh, it's getting tense in here. Who wants a tomato?
Gladly.
Do gohans eat tomato? Probably not.
I mean, anybody can eat a tomato.
Can I put a tomato on a rock?
Gasambo?
Rocking ketchup.
Gasambo, let's not talk about the condiments for now.
Okay. Gazambo will stay wheel.
Zolzin, my friend, I can tell. You're an upstanding fella. Tell me, what is your favorite part of the tomato? Is it the pericarp wall or the locular cavity? Don't you dare say the columella, cause you son of a bitch. Don't you dare.
It's the seeds. It lets you grow more tomatoes.
Oh, that is true words never spoken. Bless Halia. Bless Halia. Seeds all around. He just starts sprinkling some seeds out of his pocket onto the dirt road.
I've never met a tomato-based serial killer before. If I were to be a betting man.
You've been traveling with Tommy for the better part of the day. It's getting close to evening, and he tells you that we're about an hour away from Sunbury. Hey, Gazambo, I've got a question for you.
Be careful, Gasambo.
Hey, what do you take on your hot dogs?
What is a hot dog?
Whoa, what's a hot dog? What do you smear your tomato paste on?
Well, where I'm from, we usually eat rocks.
Like rocks in a tomato stew, or rocks with
No, just rocks, though, because I'm happy to try tomato on rock.
Well, he stops the wagon. We're not going anywhere until you've had a bite of this. So go get yourself a rock. I've got the tomatoes, and we can wait.
Oh, okay. I'll just I'll slowly unroll myself.
I follow Gasambo out of earshot and just whatever you do, say you like it.
Okay, because someone can do this.
Oh, this is a really special day, you guys. And he turns around in his seat and just leans in real close as he watches Gazambo put a tomato on this rock.
Okay. So I'll take them in my giant meaty hands and I'll just mush them together. It's like a paste. There we go.
He's flicking his licks a little bit.
Goes almost starting to see the serial killer part. So I'll just kind of lick one of my hands and get ow. Can I roll to keep a straight face?
Do you hate it?
I mean, I don't know if gohans will eat fruit or vegetables or vegetables or whatever a tomato is.
It's a gift, is what it is.
I'm a goron. I don't know if they eat fruit.
I guess I'll let this be a strength roll under your strength of will to.
Take the will. All right.
Oh, thank you, Sappy.
9.
Okay. 9 plus your strength buff. That's gonna be enough. You smile with a big,
Okay.
toothy red grin.
Gazombo has never tasted something so good.
A tear rolls down Tommy's cheek, and he turns back and starts the cattle cart going again.
Mmm.
It's not
Now-
every day that you get to see a Goron's first tomato.
Y'all, we're about 30 minutes away from Sunbury Town. We just gotta pass through this here canyon.
Oh, Gazombo can feel it rolling in my tummy.
The wagon enters a narrow canyon, which is surrounded by steep rocks on both sides. And the sunlight peeking through the crack directly overhead is blinding, but ahead of you is mostly dark.
So, are we close yet?
Yeah, should be about 30 minutes. And it would have been 30 minutes had a moblin not jumped out from this canyon, falling from the top and landing in front of the wagon, blocking your path ahead.
Okay. I don't know if I could do this preemptively, but as soon as I see it like land in our path, can I just fucking shoot his ass?
No, if he didn't know you were there, you could have, but since he is fully aware of you, you do not have that element of
Advantage.
surprise. You gotta roll for
boy.
initiative.
All right, rolling for initiative.
Oh boy. Initiative time.
Oh, God.
9.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. 2 plus 1, so 3 plus 4.
I started the
Seven.
battle wanting to shoot him early. I'll just be fucking in the back, you guys. Don't mind me.
Okay, roll one more time for me, Falshane.
Oh, sure. Okay. That's a 19.
Okay.
Okay.
Only when it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Now, can I have someone else roll?
Gazombo has a number.
The number is?
16, actually.
Oh,
16.
nice.
Okay, plus... three
Brother.
for you.
Yes. I will run with you this time.
Too bad, because I also got a 16.
Get the fuck back here.
And his 16 matters a lot more because of his speed bonus.
Yeah, Gazombo, no.
So you rolled a 16 plus your 9 plus your 3. Equals-
Just what? Is it just one moblin?
That's all you've noticed.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Mm.
You guys are lucky you have your very fast friend Zoes in here.
Yes. I imagine
Um,
so.
Sonora, you want to roll?
I did. I got a. Let me double check. Make sure I remember correctly. 9. Do you want me to roll
9.
again? That was my initial roll.
No. Rolling again is only when you tie with someone.
Okay.
9 plus 2 plus 3. Nope, that's 92 plus 3. Fucking, I should just do this mentally. It's 14. That's gonna place you.
Or maybe a spreadsheet.
Uh-huh. Okay. The order of battle is decided, but I'm gonna keep that to myself for now.
Okay.
Mm.
But it is Zozin's turn first.
So, how far away is this moblin?
Directly in front of you. He's blocking your cart. Can't go any further. He's actually
what-
pushing his way through the cattle right now.
What would be better, shooting an arrow or attacking with my soul? Actually, shock arrow through this eye.
Shock arrow through the eye. Okay.
Okay, going for precision check.
Roll for me.
15.
Nice.
Alright, that is plenty enough to hit him. So that's gonna do critical damage because you hit him in the eye. It really bugs him. It very, very much bothers him, but it doesn't kill him.
Does he make a funny noise? He's like, "Bish!"
And this moblin, with a bleeding arrow eye, is pissed off. And so what he does is he picks his big wooden club, and he smashes another wheel of this wagon.
Ah.
My wagon. He gets hit in the eyes like, oh, that's it. Wheel.
Not my tomato.
Tomatoes.
Tommy, I think it's after your tomatoes.
Yeah, this ain't my first ambush. Stay clear, boys. They're after my treasure.
Does he pull out a shotgun?
Zozin, it's your turn again.
Shoot normally against with a regular arrow.
Okay. Roll.
18.
Okay.
40.
That is going to hit him. Not
In the
kill
other
him.
eye?
No, he didn't precisely aim, so it didn't.
Damn it!
Or should have.
You should've.
But this moblin, he's almost dead. He's on his last breath. And now it is the moblin's turn again. Now this moblin ain't fucking around anymore. He's going to attack Zozin with his club.
Can I dodge?
You can try.
I'm gonna try.
What do you
roll.
roll?
12.
12. And your speed is 9, so okay. Well, he is going to roll a... Oh, that's plenty. Alright, yeah, you dodge out of the way of this. You leap over his club as it swings by and smashes into the canyon.
Nice. Does a rock fall on him?
No, a rock does not fall on him.
Rocks fall everywhere. Rocks fall, no one dies.
Zozin, your turn again.
That doesn't happen.
Isn't getting all the glory.
Zozin's gonna get some Hylia points for this.
I'm gonna precision shot his other eye, just for a flare.
Roll for me!
Sosin regrets.
What do you get?
I rolled a 3.
Alright, but you've got 4 in precision, so that's not awful. 3 less over his... Okay. Now he's gonna roll to dodge. This might save him.
Uh-oh. Fuck him. Fuck him.
And it does. He dodges this.
Oh!
And it's Moblin's turn again. Take 2, baby. This one is a straight up and down strike. He's gonna peg you into this wagon. Are you gonna try to roll again?
Yeah. 10.
10? Okay. You clear him. You dodge again.
Oh, thank you.
Now I'm not gonna forget.
Guys, this is scary!
You kind of regret being the fast one now, don't you?
Get all the aggro. We're just gonna stand back here and watch this happen.
I don't know. It seems pretty entertaining to me so far.
We've got this!
So, get out of the rolling form!
I haven't had a time yet!
Is it my
Gazombo,
turn?
it's your turn.
Oh,
Am I still a wheel?
No, the cart stopped.
Oh, okay, cool. I guess I have to wait a turn. Oh, I can roll at it, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm behind it. Stop.
Oh, you're used to it, brother. Let's do this. There we go.
What'd you roll?
No, wait. If I do this, can he get like a chance to dodge?
Yes?
I mean Zozin.
No, Zoza's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright, cool. Roll. That. There we go. the very lucky 13.
13 plus 13. Ooh. Dead end draw. Okay. He's going to attempt to block it, actually. So this is going to be contested. First, roll for speed.
Gozen would like to see this.
Roll for speed, Gazambo.
Oh. 10.
All right, and now roll for strength.
Okay. Ha. 5.
Okay. So, you roll. He holds out his club to block it, but you just power on through that and knock him clear out of the way. You flatten him like a pancake, and this moblin is down for the count. Oh, that was real scary. Now we just need to get this wheel working so that we can keep moving.
Anyone else want to be a wheel?
No.
Oh.
You're doing a pretty good job, I think.
I wonder if I could repair the wheel with music.
That just then, an arrow hits Gazambo in the back of the head.
Oh, Jesus!
It fell.
Does
It
it
came from directly above. Only doing half.
Gozen will fall to his knees, an empty look in his eyes.
It only did half a heart of damage.
Oh! Gazambo gets back up.
That should be a good sign that the battle is not
So-
over.
Definitely a warning shot. Should've known.
Sonora, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Shoot, I don't have any range attacks.
At least it was you and not me. You can take a hit.
Let's see.
Oh, silence pincushion.
All right, I'm gonna power up some arrows with fire.
Okay.
Ooh. Do they burn the quiver?
So, Vea's arrows or Zozen's arrows?
I'm
Remember,
gonna
This
go
should
with,
not be a tough choice. This
I'm
should
gonna go with,
not.
I'm gonna go with Vayu.
Whoop whoop.
Alright, Vea's arrows have been imbued with a flame, and it is Zozen's turn now. Oops. Would have been pretty dramatic if it was Vea's, huh?
Yeah.
Too bad Veu got a really shitty roll in this.
Hey, I can't help it.
That's right.
Can I climb up the canyon?
That'll be your turn, but yes.
I climb it up.
Alright, using your ninja skills, you, as quickly as you can, climb up this. It's also going to cost you a quarter of your stamina wheel.
Fair.
Okay. Then you run right up this canyon, and when you get to the top, you actually see a few bokoblins and boblins up there.
Oh, guys!
Good job.
Hello?
Guys,
Now,
there's
there-
more than we thought.
There's 2 boblins, and then there's 3 bokoblins. The bokoblins all have arrows. The boblins are holding clubs.
I'm fucked.
You've got this!
Now that you're aware of that, let me move the combat
Fight,
order
fight.
onto the screen.
Fight the nasty boblins and bokoblins.
So, Gazambo, it's your turn. Probably the most useless member for this exact situation.
I guess be the wheel of the thing again.
Hey, Gasamo, I have an idea.
What's that?
Throw Sonora up.
Can I?
This again.
Toss the healer up here. Oh no, you don't.
Madam, would you be okay if I was to throw you?
I'm gonna wait until I can see the battle order.
Sorry.
No worries.
There you go. There's the battle order.
Where it says me, Zozen's. Okay, so Zozen's still up there. Do it.
All right, I'm going to throw Zenora.
Sonora.
You know, when your name is Kozembo, it's okay. Every S is C.
Roll for me.
I'm rolling now.
Does that mean canonically his name is actually Gasambo?
No one knows.
I got a 7.
You mean a Zevin?
A 7.
You rolled a 7?
I got a 7.
Is that what-
Alright, that's gonna be 20 with your total strength. So Sonora, you go straight up, and I'm gonna say that your next turn's gonna be in midair. But
Oh yeah!
a Bokoblin is going to attempt to shoot an arrow at you while you are a moving target. That will make you more difficult to hit.
Cool.
He's gonna. Oh, he missed. Definitely missed. Sonora, your turn.
All right. Now that I know that Zozen's next, let's see. Will I be landing near them?
If you want to, you can either land right back down on the wagon or land on the cliff by them, or wherever you want. It was a good roll for Gozambo.
Okay, because I want to see if I could like do like a downward thrust onto one of them as I'm landing. Like attack them with my sword as I'm landing.
Sounds like a good idea. Do you want to aim for one of the Bokoblin archers or one of the Bulblin club wielders?
An archer.
Okay. Roll for me.
Oh.
5. Today is not my day.
Hey, that's another 5 though.
Yeah, it's the day for 5s.
Roll for speed. He's gonna block it.
18.
Okay. You know what? Actually, he's not even gonna block it. He's just gonna eat this one. That would be. He's half dead.
Cool.
I could get a theme song for this one.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That was Snore's turn. Bulblin number 2 is gonna jump down the canyon onto the wagon, and when he lands on the canyon, he picks up a barrel of tomatoes.
The tomatoes.
Not my tomatoes.
He's got a hostage!
Zozen, it's your turn. Whatever you do, don't let my tomatoes get hurt.
Yeah, I heard they get nasty bruises.
Do I shoot him to save the tomatoes, or do I save myself?
Why don't you worry about you not dying?
Gazambo's down there. He can protect them.
Gazambo only has hammer. Not very good barrel missing hammer.
You have us club too.
Gazambo guess.
Hey, I'm just gonna pull some receipts from the chat here. Gazambo wanted to point out that Jay pronounces the word saxophone Zaxophone, which is true, but also relevant.
God damn it.
Oh, I do that, don't I?
Zozen, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Who is closest to me?
The one that's on the cart now, holding the tomatoes.
Aren't I on top?
Oh, I forgot you
Yeah.
went up there.
Yeah, he
you
climbed up
weaselly
the
little
side of the
bastard.
cliff.
You weaselly bastard. All right, in that case, you're right in range of any of the Bokoblins.
And didn't Sonora attack one of them?
Which one did I hit?
I actually called Gomez Gazambo. Gazambo is
I was wondering about that.
Gazambo Adams. Sorry, what's your turn gonna be?
Which one was hits? That's what I'm asking.
By one.
Number 1 was hit.
I'll fire against number 1.
Okay.
Number
In his eye.
In his eye. Roll for me.
7.
What do you have against eyeballs?
Okay.
You used them to see.
That's gonna
Take
do
them
it.
away and I can dodge.
That's gonna do it, and he can't dodge. So, he dies. No more number 1. Bokoblin number 1, that is. Boblin number 1
Yay.
is sitting pretty.
Boo.
Gazambo, it's your turn.
Alright. Gazambo turned to the cart. Am I near the cart?
Yeah. You never left it.
You are the cart.
You're sitting on the cart.
Alright, I am the cart.
Honey, you are the cart.
Alright.
Whoa.
So, can Gazambo try to swing hammer and not hit barrel and also tomatoes? Can Gazambo just punch it?
Yeah, he can.
Oh, Gazambo chop! Oh, I'm going to Kazumbo chop.
And now that won't count your 3 blue strength modifiers due to the hammer. Or 4, sorry.
Oh.
You're gonna be cut down to 9 strength, which is still a lot.
Oh.
Still more
Yeah,
than
attacking
you.
with your hands, not
But
the
at least it
hammer.
won't hurt the tomatoes. Okay, this is all for the tomatoes. All right. Kazumbo chop on the head of the guy.
Roll for me.
They go good. All right. Boom. Kazumbo got a 2.
God!
2 plus 9. It's still better than Veyu's 2 or Sonora's 2 or Zozin's
Look,
2.
listen, you.
And actually, that's still
Yes.
strong enough to kill this Boblin.
Are your hand okay? Your form wasn't right there, Gasabo.
Just lightly pats it on the head.
Even when Kazumbo fumbles, he keeps on rumbles.
He was trying to prevent it by patting on the head, and he just killed it.
It's unconscious. It's unconscious.
Oh.
Tell us, are the tomatoes safe?
The tomatoes fall and land perfectly. It spins around a little in the barrel and then lands standing upright with no harm done whatsoever.
Ninja.
You are my savior, Gazambo!
Kazumbo knew he could do it.
Now it's the Bokoblin's turn. And so that means an arrow is going to go down. No, actually, he's probably going to want to shoot one of the 2 that are up with him. So, let's roll for Bokoblin. He got a pretty good roll.
Dodge. Don't force it, dodge.
He
Who
got
is he aiming for?
He got a pretty damn good roll. Zozin,
Oh no. I'm a dodge. Can I
you're
jump
it.
down in the barrel?
Yeah, if that can be your dodge, go for it.
Don't
Dodge
jump
roll.
in the... But the tomatoes!
Dodge roll.
I
What's
want to
the
do it
number?
for the memes. I jumped down in the barrel.
Roll for it. Roll for it.
8.
8. It's not enough.
Oh.
You jump
no.
backwards. This arrow comes and hits you in the chest while you're falling. You do fall in these tomatoes, and you squish them, and you've also
Oh,
taken
no!
damage. You've taken damage from the arrow, and you've taken damage from the fall. But it's only going to do 2 hearts to you.
Brother!
My tomatoes!
Really, the real
That was
damage that's done here
cool.
is the emotional damage.
Tommy comes and Tommy's turn. He pushes those in off the tomatoes and starts trying to collect the sludge back together into a pile. They're there! They're there!
Can we use a healing potion on the tomatoes?
If they were on the vine, yes, but I don't know what happens when they get squished when they're already plucked.
What?
Sonora, it's your turn.
Alright, who's still... Is Bulblin still 1 and Boko number 3 are still up here?
Yeah, everyone's up with you. It's
Oh,
2
oh, Boko's-
Bokos and 1 Boblin.
Okay, it'd be nice if I had some... Oh. That's right, Bayu hasn't had a turn yet.
Nope, I've been sitting here this whole time watching.
Alright,
I get
hit-
1 turn this entire combat.
I attack Boko 3
Okay. With what?
with my sword.
Okay, roll for me.
Come on, not a 5. 17.
Ooh.
All right,
That's not a lie.
he's going to attempt a block. So roll for speed.
7.
Okay, now roll strength.
I'm gonna pour me some tomato juice while I'm waiting.
15.
Thank God. Okay, so his block does not work. You slice him and knock him into the canyon, and he dies upon impact.
On the tomatoes?
No. Sonora
Okay.
Sonora aimed away from the tomatoes. And now, top of combat, it's Zozin's turn.
Wait, no, isn't...
Wait a minute.
Bulblin and Veo.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, hey.
I'm
Hey.
still here.
No, I crossed out 3, and that made me think 3's turn had just gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bulblin number 1. He's gonna jump down the canyon again. So he also lands, squishes some tomatoes on his impact, and he picks up another barrel. Bayu, it's your turn now.
Well, after watching everything that's unfurled, I'm finally gonna like dust my wings and like stretch and stand up and be like, "All right, let's get this done then." And
All this
Aiming
happens
at-
so fast.
aiming at the Boblin that just jumped down, I'm going to try to do a called shot and shoot him just, I guess, directly in the heart.
Okay.
All right,
But the eye.
that's your shtick, friend. Oh, Christ. Sorry, that's a 20.
Woo!
Oh no.
All right, so let's see if he's going to attempt to dodge this. 20
So,
times 2, 5
the,
plus 2, 8.
and
Okay.
it's a fire arrow too, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
You're.
He enchanted my arrows. I don't know if they're still fiery.
Oh yeah, I forgot that these were fire arrows. They will still. Be
Are
fire.
we gonna set the wagon on fire?
No.
Wait, does he get a choice of what
Not
he
with a nat
chooses?
20, he's not.
Does
Maybe you
does
got.
he get a choice of fire or regular arrow?
Well, you imbued his regular
I
arrows because the other
thought it
ones
was
were
only like a limited number of arrows I could.
10. Yeah. So, but
It
You
would
know
have been
what?
a fire arrow. as
your
long as
fire
they were
arrows are
still-
going to return to normal arrows at the end of the combat. So.
Okay.
Right.
So yeah, it would have been a fire arrow.
All right. Let me play this then.
What is this?
You don't recognize it?
You should.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
As Vayu releases this fire arrow, the Bokoblin thinks for a second, I should dodge. Oh, sorry, the Boblin. I should dodge, he thinks. But really he only gets to I should and then a fire arrow rips through his heart and burns a hole through it, killing him instantly.
Do we get a roasted heart out of it?
Well, the heart burnt to crisp.
Do we want that?
Well, it looks like a sun-dried tomato.
Kozamo can't tell blood from tomato juice anymore.
There is one Bokoblin left, and now we're at the top of order.
So
Zoz-
doing that, I look over to Zozen and I sort of just look at him and say, "So what's been the problem?"
So I'm gonna do the obvious and climb back up again.
Okay.
Climb back up.
you still got an arrow in your chest. You are wounded, but you climb back up. That's your turn. Your turn again.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
He only has 3 turns.
Your turn again. Go for it.
I'll fire an arrow at the eye.
All right. Go for
Are you
it.
gonna pull your arrow out of your chest and fire it back?
Roll for me.
Yes.
Don't do that. It'll bleed out.
4.
All right. He almost dodged it, but you ended up. He dodged forward, I guess, which was the wrong X and Y direction he wanted to be dodging.
Did he crit fail?
No, it was very close. He lost by like 3 points.
Zigged when he
dodge.
should have zagged.
He scurried when he should have sniffed, and and he dies. Therefore, ending your Bokoblin ambush.
But at what cost?
Now,
About 50 tomatoes, it would seem.
yeah, a barrel of tomatoes got smothered by Zozen. However, Zozen, for taking out the
Zozen.
Moblin,
You're the other wheel.
For taking out the Moblin, you get 1 of these fine points. Gazambo, you also aided in that Moblin takedown. How many are you at right now? 2? Alright, that's going to be 3. Then, for also managing to chop down that Bulblin without hurting the tomatoes, that's going to be 4. Sonora, you're going to get a point for your downward slash being thrown up because that was awesome. And Veyu, I think anytime you get a nat 20, you should probably go ahead and do that.
I also came up with the idea for using Gazambo as the wheel. Can I get an orb for that?
Yeah, sure.
Nice!
Yeah, that was better than my idea.
And you know what? Gazambo for being the wheel.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, I start climbing down again.
When you get down, you
That was
notice
too
that
loud.
Tommy isn't actually with you anymore. You look behind you, and he's off deep in the canyon burying the crushed tomatoes.
No.
Wait. Does he have the barrel? Or is it just the tomatoes?
No, the sludge that he picked up from under Zo's.
Oh, okay.
Tommy, I was going to suggest making a juice out of it.
He doesn't look you in the eye.
Zozin, just don't.
I think you're the
Just
last person he wants to speak to
Just-
right
Don't.
All you need is sugar, salt, and some pepper.
now. No, I think-
Gazambo chop! Knock him out.
Zozin, no.
We should keep moving.
I'll just.
Yeah.
He gets back on
help
his
him with
he gets back on his carriage. He doesn't even look back to see you
Yeah.
guys are on it. He just kind of hits the reins and it starts going.
Wait, but
we're
isn't
missing
that another
one
broken wheel?
Oh yeah, there is the situation the other way.
Yeah.
The
Well,
rain
wait.
just starts dragging.
Wait!
Just like
Gazambo
that
have
soul.
idea! Gazambo have idea! We have 1 broken barrel. We can use the wood from the barrel to fix the wheel.
We're 20 minutes out of town. Just go back to being in the shape of a wheel, would you?
Well, there's 2 broken wheels now.
There's 2 broken wheels.
Right.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
dang.
Well,
Yeah.
since we are 20 minutes and it will
I,
take a
I
long
guess I'll
time.
use some of this excess tomato paste to stick it on here.
Should we get out and
Tomato
push?
glue.
And he fixes a barrel wheel for the wagon. Zozin, that was your idea, right?
No.
No,
That was
sorry.
Gazambo's idea.
Really? Crazy.
Ha!
I don't remember that. I don't
Gazambo no rolling, good on how to make rolls.
Chad, whose idea was this?
remember. You
pretty
say
sure
it,
it was
Gazambo. I'll get
Gazambo.
Gazambo
It was
twice.
my idea.
But if someone tells me that Jay did not say those words, I will revoke that.
Come on.
But
I'll just run alongside you guys.
after just a few more minutes, you're 20 minutes now, you cross under a wooden arch with a sign that says Sunbury Town.
Finally, civilization.
Don't let me run again, even though I deserved it.
Oh, I turned the music down way low. Whoops. So now you're here in this rustic agricultural town of Sunbury, and I'd like to take a second to explain a new game mechanic that I invented. It's called side quests. So everyone you meet in this town will have their own story that's going on, and you can interact and probably get rewards from helping them out in their little journeys, but none of it's related to the main plot at all. So just try to act in character and do whatever you think you would do, and then it's not going to affect the main storyline.
Gotcha.
But running down the middle of this street.
I think you're saying the music's a little loud.
Yep, sorry about that. Running down the middle of the street, you see a shopping district with a lot of vendors humbly standing by their supplies. On the west end of town, you see a couple homes that have people in it, and then you see an inn that you could potentially stay in for the night. And then on the east part of town, you see a saloon, and you can hear the music playing from it.
Music sounds good.
I take it none of us have money.
Nope.
Nope.
But if I remember correctly, our good friend here did say that.
I did promise to buy you some camping supplies, so give me a few minutes and I'll hook you all up with sleeping bags, and frying pan. 3 sleeping bags should be enough, right?
Sounds like it would be plenty.
You're very
I
gracious.
say,
We are-
side-eyeing a tired Zo's head.
Yeah.
Hey.
I
You're
don't
very
think,
gracious.
brother. I don't think I need a sleeping bag. It's fine. I think I'm good.
Don't say that until he's gone.
All right,
Um,
cool.
And when he leaves, you're left to explore Sunbury Town however you see fit.
Alright, may I take a break?
Like a
Like a real world break.
like a real world break. Sure, let's take a break. That sounds like a good idea.
Nice. I'm gonna go get me a drink.
I don't know how to mute you guys on OBS.
I can mute myself. I'll
Well, I'll
mute
mute
my
myself.
own damn self.
Well, no, they should be we should be a separate bar, right?
Wait, me and Jake
No,
can just
yes.
have a banter while, or me and Gasama can have a banter.
That
while
sounds
the
like a
other
bad
ones-
idea. The Gazambo and Sozin show. No, sir. I'm cutting you off. What do I do, Jay? To mute
It's a
you?
top bar.
Yeah.
So you have yeah.
So I just mute this and then.
Yeah, mute that one and the
Hey, we're back from our break. And we were reading the chat while we were on break, catching up on the things that we didn't have time. We were just saying that we wish we could give Hylia tributes to you guys for your funny comments, because there's a lot of really good stuff in there.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
But getting back to our story,
Yes.
you're in Sunbury Town, and I've described as a shopping district through the middle of town. To the west, there are some houses and an inn, and to the east, there is a saloon.
Tommy's giving us supplies. Kind of want a place to stay for the night, but we don't have any money.
Right.
Hey, you can play music, can't you?
Yes.
That is actually a good idea.
Really?
Don't get used to it.
Oh! And we can do archery exhibitions. Let's have the whole club again.
So,
Why don't we start
I recall
with-
the time Tommy said, "What are you guys, circus performers?"
I should have just said yes.
Why don't we start with a concert and see if we can't rake in a few extra rupees?
Do any of you have any musical talent?
Technically speaking, yes.
It'll have to do.
Well, do you have a spare instrument on you by chance?
Well,
Oh, harp.
we have 3 bows.
Oh yeah, hey.
Wait.
You know what? Something
Wait.
comes to mind. You guys could have looted the moblins and macoblins. I just realized. But you know what? It's
We
past.
didn't-
Sorry, you don't get any. That moblin bow would have done you pretty, but oh well.
Oh.
Well, I
We-
suppose
we-
I can always just use my naturally beautiful voice in order to sing along with whatever tunes you may be able to rattle out of that thing.
Wait,
What
Ryu.
voice?
Ryu, I have a question.
Yeah.
Gazombo takes out a club, and he hits his own stomach with it.
God damn!
You,
How
you
does
have-
it sound?
You have no musical talent. You
lose
zero-
No, right. But Gazombo could lay on the ground, and somebody else.
Someone else could play the gazombo. You notice it's a kind of a pitch perfect reverb that comes off from this belly smack that gazombo does.
Ooh.
I look at Gazambo as he does this. And then I turn to Zozen and I say, "May I see that club and stick?"
All yours.
So taking them, I kind of walk over to Gazambo. I close my eyes in disbelief, and I drum out a real quick, like, on his stomach with the stick and the club.
Roll for me, baby.
That's a 14.
Okay, 14 plus your 2, and Sonora, are you going to play along?
I mean, are we just playing out here in the street?
Yeah. Shit, you went deep into the shopping district and start playing.
I lean over as I start, like,
All right.
pounding on Gazambo's stomach, and I, like, whisper to Sonora, "Follow along."
May as well keep this going. I roll for music.
Boom.
8.
Okay, plus your 6. Alright. So the two of you are playing some pretty lovely music, actually.
Well, technically, the 3 of them.
Yeah, and 4 if you count Stick.
Of which we do.
Zozen, do you want to get in on this in any conceivable way?
Zozen, dance!
I dance with my speed.
You can.
Speed dancing?
Alright, hang on. I want you to roll for me. It's gonna be a music roll.
Oh, no! Zozen has no rhythm!
I'm gonna go to 20!
Nat.
Oh god, you tear it up! You're the highlight of this performance. Onlookers cannot help but throw you rupees, shower you with rupees as they walk by. An old lady walks past and says, You sound fantastic. What is the name of your band?
Ow!
The Scattered Heroes.
That is beautiful. I will tell my friend over in Cherry Bay about you.
Thank you, madam.
At the end of the day, hang on. I have got to award some highlier points for this. Zozin, for your mad dancing. And Gazombo for being a drum.
The Gazbongos.
Now, do you want to split your rubies evenly, or do you want to divvy it up in some other way?
Well, how many did we get?
I literally cannot even.
Well,
How many
it was
rupees did we get?
it was a fantastic dance. Don't get me wrong. You earn a lot of rubies for that. Except there's just so much that street performers can get in kind of a rural town like this. So,
yeah.
I'm gonna say you each got 22, or not each, total. You got 2,200 rupees.
2,200.
Now, that's not too much. Think of it like a cent.
Oh,
It's
okay.
supposed to do a cent of a dollar.
$2.
I'm
No.
thinking with the average Hylian economy, but. I really think. Okay.
All right, so if we got 2,200 rupees divided by 4, that'd be about 550 each. Now, I only think it's fair that Zozin gets at least a smaller share, or like a smaller bit more than the rest of us. So why don't we, the three of us, take 500, and then we give him the difference, which would be 700, I believe.
That's fair.
Okay, so how many? Is Zozin gonna get 700?
Yeah, I think the idea is that we would each get 500, and then he would get 700.
Yeah. You say you're donating. So hang on. You each got 550, but you donated 50 to Zozin. So
However, we got a random bystander. A random passing bystander drops 200 bits too.
thank you, optical irony. Yeah, all right. I had to check the math, but it checks out. 500 for you.
Don't give him 500 orbs.
Give me 500 orbs.
Okay. Do you want to head into where you want to go now?
So we got money.
We have money.
How much does it-
Gazombo just want to lay here for a second. After the tomato, the rolling, and the drums, Gazombo need a moment.
Those deemed himself.
I'm gonna just look at Gazombo as he's lying on the ground and say, like, good show, friend, and drop the sticking club on him.
Tommy comes up to you, and he kneels down. He puts his hand on Zozin's shoulder, and I'm not always good with words. Well, maybe I should let this do the talking. And then he puts a tomato in your hand.
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness can come in many forms.
Thanks.
And he gives you the four of you each a sleeping bag, and he gives you some cooking supplies so you could set up a shop if you had a campfire, and also a lantern. He gives you. And those don't need to go in your inventory. Those are all free items that you can carry.
Oh, okay.
I have an idea. Tommy,
Yes, sir.
how would you feel about a little bit of quid pro quo, a bit of a employment opportunity?
Oh, sure. I'm
Wait.
listening.
Uh-oh.
Well, you were kind enough to employ us with the means by which to cook food. And you, good sir, are a prevender of food. Do you think these roasted tomatoes may sell well out here in Sunbury?
I only sell them fresh. I've never thought of selling them cooked already. I think I could have a little sale open at my regular booth. People come by, I'll let you keep all the profits.
That sounds absolutely splendid, I say, sort of like flicking the frying pan in my hand. I've been known to whip up a dish or two back in the old Rito village, and maybe we could even make some of that tomato soup we've talked about previously.
Is cooking like smashing rocks?
Gestapo, no.
Gazamba will wait in the corner.
Before you should follow me, and we can discuss our business venture elsewhere.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'll do
How
just
about
that.
the inn?
I feel like we should probably check in at the end.
He's leading you somewhere particular.
Okay.
Oh.
By the way, it's now the sun is starting to set in Sunbury. But he takes you into a big tent. And inside, there's a bunch of vendors who this is where they go if they don't live in town, but if they are staying the night here.
It's the farmer's market.
Exactly. Welcome to Sunbury Farmers Market. Now, over here is my station, and he has a little bed set up for him here because he's here so often.
Mhm.
And there's a little, not a stovetop, but I don't know the word I'm looking for. There's something to cook on here.
A burner? Oh.
Yeah, but like a fantasy burner.
Ah,
Those.
a cooking pot.
Yeah, let's just say there's a cooking pot here.
A big old wok.
Now, I usually charge these tomatoes for 4 rupees a piece. How much do you think we should sell these fried ones for?
Let's see. Well, do you... Go on.
We do spend resources on getting the fire started and keeping it on, and we are using
Burn the
talents.
stick. Burn the stick.
I have a club right here that works perfectly.
Oh.
But we also need to use our talents and we use time to actually prepare the soup. So I would say at least 8.
Yes, 8, somewhere between the 8 to 10 area does sound fair enough to me.
Anyone else have an opinion?
It sounds good to Gazumbo.
All right, let's sell them for 8
That'll be fine.
rupees a piece. So you spend the night with Tommy frying up some tomatoes, and he serves you a
Nice.
bowl of his homemade tomato soup.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely delicious.
And
Not a
Gazambo, your bowl just has a rock in it. Like it's tomato soup, but he went and got a rock, and he hands it to you and gives you a little wink, like.
Like matzo ball soup, but it's a rock.
I will give him the biggest smile. I'll just pick the rock out of the soup when his back is turned.
I'm gonna say this counts as a rest. You guys can be fully
Okay.
restored.
Good.
And it's morning. Do you want to take to the streets to start selling dried tomatoes?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I certainly do. All right. I'm going to do a roll on your guys' behalf. Just the general tomato roll.
Roll for a tomato.
Yeah, it's not your roll, it's tomatoes roll.
Tomatoes have really high stats.
Tomato roll.
Well, it does get a buff for being dried. Or roasted or fried or whatever the hell you did to it.
They're like fried green tomatoes,
no.
only whatever color these tomatoes are, red.
So, you had experience with frying tomatoes before, or was that a bluff?
Sort of building the character's identity as we go here. He's kind of been like, I don't want to say specifically a military person, but he was like the guard for the Rito village. So I imagine that part of his training would have needed to have been like cooking for himself and building camps and stuff. So I'm gonna say that maybe not a master chef, but he can at least fry up a tomato.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay.
that's gonna be a reasonable. And no one else. No, no one else is gonna do anything. So
No.
I'm gonna say
I've only ever really cooked for myself.
what's gonna happen. I'm gonna right now give you the rupees that you made for the whole day. But for story purposes, I'm gonna say that someone's always gonna need to be doing a shift here, and the rest of you can kind of have your own solo adventures while it's not your shift.
Okay.
So the rupees that you're gonna get for the entire day are going to be at 8 apiece. You got 320 rupees for that
Cool.
Each or together?
together.
Okay. And that's for throughout the day.
Yeah. Do you want to give Vayu the larger slice of the pie for being the chef?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so divided 4 ways, that would be 80. So I'll take 100, and the rest of you can divide the remainder.
That's one times lobbies.
Did I just lose?
Yeah. Whoops. Hey, that's not how math works.
So that would be
Let's
220 divided by 4, right? So 55 to everybody else?
220 divided
Wow.
by 3.
Or 3, sorry,
Yeah.
right. So
So 70
73.3.
Yeah.
70, 70, and 80 is it. Sonora, why don't you take the 80?
Okay. Thank you.
Because we like you.
Thank you. That's my power.
Because Gazambo can live off of rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So.
And I already got my share.
So I'm gonna go ahead say you can either travel off on your own or go in groups of 2, or I guess all 3 of you can go somewhere, but someone needs to stay behind at the shop for each
Okay.
little adventure.
Splitting the party? How dare you? All right. So we don't really need to keep the healer happy. Yeah. So we don't need to really check in at the inn.
I kind of want to check out the salon.
The salon.
Saloon.
A saloon.
A salon is where you can get your nails and hair did.
Well, my
Ooh.
beard is kind of
Can I
money.
check out the
God
salon?
damn it.
There is no salon here, but there is a saloon where you can get
Okay.
blasted.
I love plaster.
No, Zozen,
No.
think of mother.
No, baby.
I want to go there for the music.
Okay. Can I actually say that for last? Because it makes more sense to go to a saloon
No.
closer to.
I read it for the music.
There.
Yeah.
So, anyone want to check out somewhere else in town first?
You said there were. Let's see. There were settlements. There's like a shopping square.
Yeah, a shopping district, lots of different shops to check out, and then there was some houses and an inn.
Would there
Well,
be a place that I could buy an instrument? Is there like a music shop?
Yeah. I was about to say we should maybe look for like weapons, instruments, supplies, stuff like that.
All right, so you guys, who's gonna go on this shopping trip?
Well, I mean, who are we? We have to leave one person behind
Yeah.
to do the cooking.
I
So
wasn't. Oh, the cooking. Oh.
Well, it's selling. Do the selling.
So,
Oh, Gazamo can
Yes.
sell.
Yeah, you can
Gazambo
sell
can
some of
sell.
the tomatoes. I made an extra batch. You just sell them.
All right, good.
So I guess Zozen, Senora, and
Yeah.
I will go
Well-
shopping. Oh.
Well, I kind of want to look at the inn to see if there are any information to gather.
All right, so let's do
Okay.
Veo and Sonora go to the shopping district, and then we'll have Zozen
Cool.
go to the inn.
let's go shopping.
Veo and
Shopping
Sonora first.
montage.
I hate shopping. I'm going to go there now.
But yeah, the first thing that I would want to do is, and I'm assuming that Sonora would probably be all about this, is try to see if there's a music shop.
Yeah, definitely.
The first shop you go to, behind the counter, there's a man. He's actually oddly shady looking. He's got a coat pulled up over his
Okay.
head, and he's wearing a hat, so his face is kind of cloaked.
I flipped the light switch.
But he seems friendly enough, and he turns
What do
over
you
to
buy?
you and says, "Welcome, friends! Welcome to Cousin Sneedles!
No!
Selling everything you need at low prices!"
For some reason, I feel as if I know this gentleman.
Welcome Welcome, friendos, to your one-stop shop for weapons, armors, and potions. The name's Cousin Sneedle, and I'll buy and sell to anyone who comes through here.
For some reason, while going to the inn, I feel a shiver down my spine.
For those of you who don't get it, listen to our oh wait, shoot.
Brightside Cases.
Brightside Cases.
Yeah, on their SoundCloud, there's another story that I DM, sort of, called The Brightside Cases, and a very fan-favorite character for some reason was Cousin Sneeter in that world. But in this world, in the fantasy world, it's Cousin Sneedle. and he runs the shop down here.
Mr. Sneedle.
Yes.
I'm
Look at your,
curious to know whether or not you
wares?
sell any sort of musical instruments, or is it only weaponry?
You're gonna want to go down to Old Man Magaya's music shop down there. He's just a few booths down. But
Alright.
I'd be happy to buy or sell anything you've got on you right now.
Well, I'll keep that in mind, but do you have any archery equipment?
Oh, I've got bows. I've got arrows.
And
I've
would he
got
happen?
paint.
Would he happen to have a bow in stock that is
Better than your.
any different or better than what I have now?
Nah, the best bow that he carries is the same boost of yours with no undead bonus. Oh, you know what? I forgot to count your undead bonus while you were killing skeletons.
Yeah, I kind of realized after the fact, but
Yeah.
I mean, I think I pretty much
You one-shotted the one that you killed,
anyway,
so...
so. Well, given that he doesn't have anything, at least armor or weapon-wise, that I'm interested in, did you want to see if he had something?
He has fire arrows and shock arrows and bomb arrows and just regular arrows.
Yeah, but if I'm going to be buying a... Well, you know what? I have this other bow that's not doing me any good, right?
Yeah.
So can I just, like, unload that on him?
Yeah, you can sell that to him. He'll buy anything off you.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so I take out the normal bow and I just kind of plop it on the counter.
Whoa. I made an error on my... Okay. I accidentally added a 0 when I was looking at the price of this bow. No.
He suddenly gives me 50,000 rupees or something.
This is in good condition, relatively. Let's see.
It hasn't been used once.
Well, no, that's true. You just got it from a thing. Yeah. I'll give you 950 rupees for this.
Sounds fair enough. I'll take that. Ching.
Let's see.
1550.
Pardon me.
Yeah?
No, that was me coughing.
You want something? I'll buy, I'll sell. Your one-stop shop, Cousin Sneedles.
First off, I think I'm going to sell my club. Probably would not worth much, but who knows who might need a club around here.
Let's see, this is a Boko club, ain't it?
It is.
Not worth a ton, but I'll give you 220 rupees.
I'll take it.
I mean, that's half of what we got by dancing.
No, it's not. You made more than that.
No.
All right, and can I see what?
That's
kind
a
of-
tenth of what you made by dancing, I think.
Individually.
Okay.
I
Let's see what
can't
kind
do
of
this mental
swords
math
this-
stupidly enough. 800.
This Sneedle fellow has.
He's the sneedlest.
What you looking for? You looking for shields, armor, potions? I got health potions.
Any one-handed
buying?
swords. What are you buying?
What are you selling?
You're...
What kind of sword do I have? Is it just a regular sword?
yeah, you're...
The genera sword.
Now, I can't offer you a sword that's gonna do more damage than this, but I'm looking at you. You're a fine Gerudo lady. Why you walking around with an ugly sword like this? I could give you a scimitar.
A scimitar.
It'd do the same base damage, but it'd be a bit more your style, don't you think?
Perhaps how much for a scimitar?
Are you gonna be selling me your old sword in this process? Or are you gonna keep them both?
To start, I'd just like to know the price.
Alright, well, the scimitar is gonna cost you 1,600 rupees.
Ooh.
But
That's a
I'll buy
spicy
that
meatball.
sword off you for 120. Or, sorry, 1,020. 200. 1,200! It'll cost...
Get your story
If you,
straight.
if you
Sneeder.
sell me the sword, it'll only cost you 400 plus to get the scimitar.
Okay. That's tempting, but if there's no added bonus. That music.
I just realized my music kicked off, sorry. I had
What
to...
kind of shields does he have?
He's got a Hylian shield that's more effective. It's twice as effective as the wooden shield you've currently got.
Now that's drawing my interest.
Sneedle, 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 sneed.
How about full recording on my desk by morning?
How much is the Hylian shield?
For you, or for anybody, I'll give that for, let's make that 1,200 rupees.
Okay. How much will it take my current wooden shield for?
Only about 400.
Okay, will that be enough?
You've got 800. If you add the 400, you'll be at 12, so that'll be exactly enough.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go to the music shop next, but I'm not gonna buy an instrument for myself. I'm just gonna help out Veo. So I'm actually gonna go for that.
Okay.
Like I'm kind of I feel like I could use the defense more than anything else.
So your balance is 0 rupees, and he takes your wooden shield and gives you the Hylian shield.
Ooh.
Nice.
Anything else I can help you with?
I'm good. I'm good.
So I have shock arrows. How much would he be selling the... Did you say he had ice arrows, or...
Did I say he had ice arrows? I did not. I said he had fire arrows, shock arrows, and bomb arrows.
Ooh, bomb arrows.
So
Now I'm interested. And how much would the bomb arrows you'd be selling go for, good sir?
And now we will kill ourselves.
100 apiece.
100 apiece. All right, I'll take 3 bomb arrows.
Okie dokie, that'll cost you 300 rupees.
Here, sir, I'm sure you'll find these roops to your liking.
Oh, chicka ching ching.
They're quite scrupulous.
God, what?
Wait, we're still like right next to our stall.
Bomb arrows in your inventory.
Nice!
Now you happen to notice when he reaches over the counter to grab his bomb arrows that he's wearing bright pink neon shoes.
God damn it!
Ooh,
I feel
I
a
love
sudden
those
urge to
shoes.
follow
Where did you
this
get
man.
those?
Ah, you've got an eye for beauty, Pally. Thank you, Saps, for reminding me to zoom out. You've got an eye for beauty there. These are my treasured Sneedle loafers. Not for sale, I'm afraid. But, you know, I'm a big footwear enthusiast. I'll pay double or triple what my competitors will pay for quality shoes, boots, or sandals. If you want to get something off your feet, I'm your guy.
Sonora, how
definitely keep you in
attached
mind.
to those shoes are you?
Why do we want the shoes?
For now, very.
Fair enough.
We'll definitely keep.
Oh,
you in
I'd
mind.
love to get those babies off your feet. Whew, let those puppies breathe.
Okay, I think we're done
Hey,
here.
let's go. Sarkso.
Alright, see you later, companianos. Oh, wait, before you go, I want you to know, I've got a cousin south of here by the name of Cousin Beetle. It's a few towns over, but I'll let you in on a little family secret. He'll pay deluxe price to buy any sort of bug or insect off of you, so long as it's still alive. So,
Got it.
if you're heading in that direction, you might want to start stockpiling up. Wink, wink.
Much appreciated.
Sarkso.
So, leaving him, I kind of look at Sonura and with like a shiver, I say, so, we have a shoe guy.
We do. Let's keep moving.
Meanwhile, Zozan, you went off to the residential area of town towards this inn. On your way there, you pass, there is a young man pushing hay outside of a stable. And when you meet his eye, all of a sudden he starts calling you over. Hey, over here, over here!
Can't hurt. I walk towards him.
He hurts you.
You're a traveler, right?
Sure.
Just has like a badge on, certified traveler.
You've got to help me.
Oh. What's your problem?
I need crickets. Lots and lots of crickets.
What is with everyone in this town?
You see that inn over there? The innkeeper's daughter is hella cute. And I want to talk to her, but I don't have an opening. When you travel town to town, please catch some crickets along the way. Bring me like 500 crickets. No, better make it 1,000. An even 1,000.
What's your mic, Ryu? What's your mic?
Can I ask
Yeah.
why crickets?
Girls like crickets, right?
Girls like swarms of things, right?
Girls like
I'm
swarms
gonna
of
release
things,
him in
right?
our window at night.
Look, I need something to start a conversation with her, right? An icebreaker? Come on, man, just give me some crickets.
So this guy's just like,
So-
how about these crickets, right? And the girl's just like, there's so many.
I'm gonna give you a hint here, little buddy.
Yeah.
I think 5 will be enough to convince her to have an icebreaker.
That's so puny. I mean, you go on a walk, you see 5 crickets. When have you ever seen 1,000 crickets in one place, right? Come on, dude. I'll make it worth your while. I've got hay. I've got a pitchfork. This shirt I've got. This shirt's probably worth something, right?
Can I inspect the shirt?
It's worth nothing.
It would actually cost you rupees to take it off his head.
It's basically a burlap sack that got sewn into a shirt.
You know, I'll cut you a better deal.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Do I actually dare do this? I think actually this slingshot might be more of an icebreaker for you.
Oh, shoot her with crickets. I like your thinking, friend.
I'm glad I'm on the other side of town, so I don't have to.
I mean, I'll take this off your hand, sure, but you know, no crickets, no prize.
Oh, well, I can't just give it to you like that, but...
Come on, dude!
I don't have any crickets on me at the moment, but I'll see what I can do. I'll ask my companions if they've seen any.
Thanks. Your name's Bill, right?
No, it's Sosen. What is your name?
Oh, I'm Bobo.
Bobo. Gotcha. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, all right. Next time I see you in town, I'll ask you for those crickets.
Saps, please
I'll
write
remember.
this down or something.
Gotcha. I'll write it in my beard.
In the beard.
Don't question my ways.
He's just got like in fucking paint on his beard, sloppily written the word crickets.
No, he does not. You can walk forward to this inn now.
I walk forward to the inn now.
So the inn is a quiet, cozy place. There's an older woman sweeping the floors, and then there's a younger woman sighing behind the counter.
What seems to be the matter, Miss?
Graylee's the name. And
Graylee?
it's nothing. I'm just, you know, I'm already 20 years old, and I've never gone on a date before. I'm so ready to have that experience. I'm ready for love, but no one in this town seems interested. You know, there's a nearby stable boy who's hella cute, but every time I talk to him, he acts all distant and cold. I don't think he likes me very much. Highly above, I just wish anybody would ask me out already.
Ask her out. Ask her out.
I'm single.
Really? She perks up.
Then you piece of shit.
Is this real? Is this really happening?
Babs, we can't bring her with us!
Fucking Mr. Steal Your Girl up in here.
Oh
First I steal your crickets, then I steal your girl.
no! Wingman! Wingman it, man! Wingman it!
Oh, my hero, what's your name?
Wingman it!
My name is Bobo.
You think she's not gonna notice the difference?
Bobo. A name I'll never forget. Bobo. Bobo.
Stop blind, Rosen.
So, when do you want to go on a date? Tonight?
Yeah, I'll be hanging out around the farmer's market. No,
So, this is so poor.
The saloon. Do the saloon.
the saloon.
Saps! Saps!
He
Say
can't-
you'll shave for the date.
She knows the stable boy. She talked about the stable boy. She knows they're not the same person. One's a Hylian and one's a Sheikah.
Just say you look completely different when you shave.
She literally knows someone
He
else.
knows Bobo.
I will see.
Well,
you
we'll be clear out of town by the time this happens, hopefully.
Why have we done this? You had one job!
This is why you leave the seduction to me.
Yeah, because that wouldn't be any more confusing.
So tonight?
at the salon. I was had shaven at that point. So
You mean the saloon by chance?
I'm having a hard time enunciating. So
This is a train wreck.
Oh my god.
All right,
I'm not from around here. Wait.
I'll meet
Yeah, I'm
you.
not from around here. So.
I'll be waiting at the saloon by sundown.
See you there.
Oh,
Now
you
quick.
came into an inn, right? Did you need to buy a room? Rent a room?
Well, not really. I do have a place to stay at the moment.
Oh my.
Oh well,
So your
okay.
place or mine?
If
So
you
then you're taking the last shift.
if you ever need a room, just talk to my mom over there. She's sweeping the floor. We're pretty cheap here compared to most towns.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind. Have you guys heard anything about some unique people wandering around?
Any
Just
more
you.
unique than us?
You.
Stud.
I saw this handsome bearded man walk in here.
Oh.
Smells like a rainstorm.
Well. I appreciate it, but I was more talking
And
about
tomatoes.
I was more talking about the silent kind of guy. I heard there are some wandering around the land. I'm wondering if you have heard anything.
Well, there's kind of a scary looking guy. There's a scary looking guy passing through town. I think he went to the saloon, but a big Goron with ashy gray skin. Largest man I've ever seen. He's the
Until
only one I
now.
might call suspicious, but maybe that's just me being a little racist.
Wow!
Huh.
Oops.
Surprisingly,
she acknowledges,
Yeah,
I guess.
self-aware.
some surprising candor from this.
But I have been known to be racist, so.
It happens.
So you might want to call it the state Zosen.
Okay, you need to go back to the real Bobo and tell him the only chance he has to make a beard of crickets.
Why cricket? Why are you enabling
He
him?
likes crickets!
Oh my god. I'm so glad I'm just off shopping. We're just having a nice little shopping trip. Meanwhile,
Yeah, smash cut to Senora and Veo just on a delightful shopping spree.
Well, I appreciate the information, but I'm gonna ask if your mother knows something else.
Alright, so you leave her and go up to her mother who's sweeping the floor. Oh, hi, you looking for a room there, son?
Yeah, my name is Sosin.
You're right about it. Date and age for my daughter.
Sure am. But I heard her talk about some Bobo.
You are really making this a convoluted mission, my man.
What a tangled web we weave.
You're gonna ruin everybody's
Yeah, we're gonna leave this town, and then we're gonna come back like later on in the story, and this entire family is gonna be outraged.
A Bobo, huh? Well, I'll just have to have a word with this Bobo when I meet him.
Yeah, you do that.
If you're Bobo and you're Bobo,
Who's driving this date?
Are there any other Bobos I should know about?
Oops, TeamViewer crashed.
Oh.
Go ahead and ask your question to
2 Bobos.
No.
in lady, Graylee's mom. Go ahead, ask her a question.
Have you seen any people around that are noteworthy? Any maybe on the silent side?
Most people in this town are pretty loud. No one comes to mind. Sorry, I can't help you. Oh shit! Hello? Hey, Discord crashed. I'm all alone. Hey, I'm back. Discord just crashed. But I did post. You did see my new TeamViewer though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming back in now, man.
Okay.
Did you get my question?
Yes, and then I answered, well, most people in this town are pretty loud.
That's fair. Have you heard any rumors around?
Well, just now I heard a rumor that there's a boy named Bobo that my daughter's interested in.
Any rumors that I didn't mention?
Nope.
It's a quiet town, except for everybody being loud.
It's a very quiet town with very loud people.
They just run around yelling, not about anything really, just yelling.
Unless
I'm trying to sleep!
unless someone wants a room, I usually don't hear about it.
Oh, well, okay. Are there anyone renting rooms at the moment?
Yeah, we've got someone coming in from out of town who's currently spending the night here, and
It seems like a violation of privacy. So, who's staying
Yeah.
here?
And also, there's a man named Soother who actually kind of lives here. He's been renting it for the past year.
Oh. And why so long?
Well, you should ask him that.
Do you know where I can find him?
Well, at night usually he hangs out at the saloon. You might be able to talk to him there.
The saloon.
Oh, so not the salon, right?
No, we don't have a salon. We just let our fingernails get dirty and gross.
We've never heard of a bath.
Anything else I can help you with, Sugar?
Do you know anyone that needs any help in the area?
I think everyone needs help in their own special way.
Leave!
Well,
My daughter needs help getting a date. Think you can help her out with that?
I have mentioned her about Bobo, so I'm gonna.
Not really!
Alright, take care now.
Well, I'm gonna tell my comments and yeah. See you later.
So I'll skip forward to nighttime at the saloon, but someone's got to take a new shift so Gazambo can go on this adventure.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, you're bad at this. Stops.
Who's going to stay behind and tend shop?
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't mind being like at the shop for Gazambo's ability to wander around. I just want to make sure that I at least get the opportunity to go to the music store.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
have
forgot
no
about
idea
that.
where to
No,
go.
sorry, I completely forgot about the music store. Let's head there now.
I'm not really gonna actually go anywhere anyways. That's fine.
You should have a scene, so you should go to the saloon when
Okay.
the.
Get my nails did.
All right, so
It's a
are
family
we
thing.
going to what was his name, McDougal's or whatever?
Magaya's music. So
Magaya's music.
there's you go up to a booth where there's an old man with his head on his desk, and he is asleep.
So, walking up to the desk, I look around, and I drum my like wing fingers, my wingers, on the table
Wingers!
right next to his head, very loudly, like.
You know, wingers. So behind him, there's many different vials and elixirs, as well as sheets of old paper everywhere. And he's got a didgeridoo on the stool next to him. But he rubs his eyes and says, "Welcome to Mayaga's music shop.
Good morning to you too.
Mr. Miyagi's.
Mr. Miyagi's music shop. Mr. Mayaga's music shop. I teach songs to clients for a reasonable price. But I do have a catch. I specialize in imitation songs. I can recreate almost any song without ever having heard it. But
What?
in my old age,
What?
I tend to forget songs after 5 minutes. Bring me
Uh.
an item that once belonged to a songcaster, and I will read the item and replicate their song. Then, I return the item to you for free and offer the song for a small amount of rupees."
Interesting.
I think I understand.
But my first question would be, do you sell instruments?
Instruments. Yes, I've got a harp down here. I've got a mandolin. I've got a flute. What are you looking for?
Well, we already have the wind instruments sector taken care of, so... And, I do know my way around a few strings, he says, like, nodding to the bow on his back. So yes, I do believe the harp might be a good idea.
The harp. You want the big harp or the little harp?
A little harp as in, like, a lyre, or...
No, just the big, like, full body harp, or just the little one that you can. Oh no, is it called? I don't know terms. Is it called a whatever?
Yeah, the little portable, like, harp is called a lyre.
I did not know that. Yeah, a lyre.
I think you're a liar.
It's Jake. You're not here! You're in the
Easy joke. Da-da-da.
Is that what you're looking for? The lyre?
Little harp. Little harp, yes.
Little harp lyre. I will sell that to you for, let's make it 950 rupees. Do we have a deal?
Steal.
That's a bit of a steep price there, wouldn't you think, for a piece of metal with a few strings on it?
Yes.
Say something like that to me again, and I put the shield through your face.
I promise you, these are all quality instruments. And if you were a musician, you would have respect for that sort of quality.
Yes, I do have
Yes.
respect for instruments and their
Yeah.
quality, but I also have respect for my own rupees.
Very well.
Forgive
I will
my
give
friend,
you-
he is new to the art.
No lower than 650 rupees.
I say, sort of like, looking like I'm thinking deeply about this. I do believe I could part with that much of my funds, and I sort of like wrestle around in my rupee pouch and dig out the required amount.
Jingly, 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 jingly.
Making it obvious that you have much more. No.
I take out my very heavy rupee pouch and slam it on the table.
Where do I keep all this money?
But because you were so willing to haggle with me here, I may have a bit more business to do with you, and I take the kanabo off of my body and like place it in front of him. Do you feel anything from that?
There is a powerful spell on this, but unfortunately, whoever crafted this very rare, one-of-a-kind bow is a more powerful musician than I. I can't replicate this particular spell.
Well, I tried, and I pick it back up and just sling it over my shoulder again.
Sonora, anything you'd wish to accomplish here?
I don't have any money. I'll be able to flood a loan up one yet, but
Zozin walks by at this point, and Mayaga, his spidey senses go off. Oh, there's an item that once belonged to a spellcaster here. I can smell it.
Oh, is it? Please be what I think it is.
no.
Is it
Yes.
the stick?
No, but yes.
Is it?
Please come closer. Come
Is
closer.
that you? Come here.
I'm. Hello.
Sozin, would you get in here?
I'm on my. Okay, I'm coming.
All that speed and no intelligence to direct us.
You've got an item here. I can sense it. Could you please hand me the item that contains the spellcaster's magic?
I think
know
I
what to
know what
do.
you're talking about. Is it this stick?
And you place a stick in his hand. Oh! And he tosses it behind him. No, that's trash! I'm talking about the phantom broadsword, you idiot!
Give me back my stick.
Fine. Here, have your useless stick back.
There's the sword.
This sword, yes. There's one song that the previous owner of this sword holds. It's called the Phantom Fireball. It's a little tricky for a living person to learn. Doable, but tricky. It does happen that I remember an old Goron battle anthem that's more or less the same song. I could teach that to you, sense the ghost magic, for a even cheaper price.
So can he learn spells, though, even though he has zero magic?
Yeah, he can learn them. He won't be able to perform them very easily, but he can learn the spells.
You think maybe one of us should learn it instead?
Yeah, you can
Will
teach.
we be?
He'll teach the spell to anyone. He's willing to teach two spells right now. He'll either teach Phantom Fireball or Magdo Flammoth, which is a Goron Fireball.
Okay, what's the difference between the two?
Well, they act the same, except Phantom Fireball has ghost magic, and it qualifies as undead in various circumstances. So
Interesting.
the differences aren't apparent to you yet, but as you go on the
Okay.
journey, it should be more apparent.
So, how much would it cost to learn the spell?
For the Phantom Fireball, 1,000 rupees.
Oh,
For Magda Flammoth, half the price, 500.
Hmm.
well, I don't have nearly enough to learn the Phantom Fireball.
No.
I was gonna say I was gonna be willing to buy it for both of us if it wasn't expensive, but
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'd offer to sell it another day when you have more funds, but like I said, I'll probably forget the spell after 5 minutes. As long as you keep the sword, I can always relearn it.
Okay.
yeah, that sounds like something we might need to come back for later.
Real quick question. Quick meta question.
Yeah.
I have 3 points. If I spend those, I would be able to get a spell for free?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I have an idea, and then you just learn the fucking Phantom Fireball in front of them.
No. If I was going to learn something, it'd probably be something else. But I just wanted to...
Yeah, you
clear it
can
up.
learn a spell right now if you wanted to. Hylia's listening.
Okay. Okay, I will save that for a little bit later. Probably should have done that earlier. But... okay.
Unless
Did you want
Zozen would be kind enough to lend me 400 rupees.
I think Gazambo might have been offering.
somebody else money. Excuse me for 1 second. I need to run back to.
You're on the same street. You could probably yell to him, Gazambo!
Hey, Gazambo, can I take out a 400 rupee loan, my friend?
Sure.
Thanks, you're beautiful. I love you.
You're welcome.
All right, so you just gave 400 rupees to Zozin.
I'll remember
Okay,
it.
you
I remember that.
Yeah, yeah.
400.
You better, because I'm not
I-
writing it down.
Oh no!
I windmill slam the bag of rupees that I have.
Oh, quite powerful rupees indeed, and yes.
One of them was owned by a flute player.
Well, then, there you are. Go on. Teach me the ways of the ghost fireball.
He blows on his hands a little bit, and then he begins to play his didgeridoo to his side. I should have had a YouTube video for didgeridoo music, but... And it's the same song that you heard when that fireball got shot at you in the last episode. Only that was done with ghostly siren music, and this is done with didgeridoo.
It all sounds so familiar. It makes sense now.
And then a fireball forms from his chest, and it's a ghostly green flame, and he fires it up in the air, and from him it was bigger than it was from the Phantom.
Whoa. Yeah, it was.
The size depends on your music skill level. The previous owner, I imagine based on your reaction, probably wasn't that high of a music skill.
I would agree. I say still somewhat taken aback by him just randomly launching the fireball into the sky.
Yeah,
So-
people start applauding, and then some people come up and throw some tips at him. Generous people of Sunday.
400? 400?
So, I was gonna say,
Can I get a
how well versed are you in the music? And what can
how
I
well
expect
versed
to
am
see?
I? Oh, versed, yes. The Sheikah accent, it varies from person
You're
to
the
person.
verst.
I'm a very high music. I've been training in music my entire life. In fact, I'd say it's my only skill, so to speak.
Gotcha. So kind of like my speeds.
It's the only thing I'm good at.
So, we wouldn't expect that big of a flame if we walk out in the wild by some other music player, would we?
Well, Phantom Fireball isn't just a spell that everyone has. It's a song that usually is reserved for the undead.
Ghost bird.
Ghost burn.
Oh, it's Will-O-Wisp.
Would you like to attempt the Phantom Fireball?
I believe you're talking to Vayu here, right?
Yes, the one that I have taught the song to. Unless you bought it for someone
Oh.
else. I assumed it was for
No,
you.
no, no. Yeah. So,
I'm gonna say like, I mean, it's your money, so
Yeah.
definitely.
well, I would like to have a song. So,
Right.
since I invested in this harp, I guess I'll or lyre, if we're gonna use the term. I pull it out and I begin trying to replicate the song that he just taught me. Should I roll?
Yeah, I'm not going to take a stamina wheel, by the way, because you're just going to rest before any combat again.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
So,
Or are we?
that's a 12.
12. Okay. Just as I thought.
I don't know
So
what that means.
when you cast this, it's actually already fire just comes from your chest, and you can kind of feel it's cold to you, but hot to everyone around, and it is the same size as the one that you dodged in last week's episode. So
Hey.
you are already matching the Phantom Beast in terms of this spell.
Cool.
But you're holding this fire, and you realize you're sort of losing control the longer you hold on to it. Into the air!
Oh,
I'm
right,
fire
of course.
resistant.
And it goes up into the air and then fades away. And then just a small green ember falls down back onto the ground. This spell will do you well, I can tell. That was 3 rhymes
that's
in one
just swell.
sentence. I'm a natural at this. I'm a natural.
Yes, well, I do suppose it is a part of your profession.
I suppose you smell.
Incredible.
Now I do not detect any more magical items from you, so I
Are you
suppose our
sure
business
this
is-
stick has nothing?
I am 100% positive it is a stick that fell off a tree.
But not any normal
If
tree,
you
does
if
it?
you kind of consider nature a magic of sorts, then yes, it does have the lingering qualities of the tree from which it fell, but it's useless basically. I suggest you throw it away.
Well, I have an arrow. Never mind. I'll just. Bye.
Just
Bye.
leave.
Take care.
Bye now.
He falls back into his desk asleep.
Very. Oh, good night, I suppose.
What a strange town.
Speaking of which, I just gotta run a little bit to a little style boy before we regroup again.
Sure. So this stable boy, Bobo, the stable boy, is tending to some horses.
Hey, Bobo.
Oh, hey! It's my friend, Django?
Thothan.
Yeah, Zozen, right. You got
So,
those crickets for me?
Not yet. However, I do have a plan to break that ice for you.
Cricket ice?
I'm listening. I'm listening.
If you meet us at the saloon later tonight,
Uh-huh.
I will have a plan to get you and talk with that girl.
Please tell me you're gonna give him your clothes.
A plan. I like the sound of plan. I don't even need to hear what it is. I'll meet you there. You can catch me up on the details later. Oh, this is gonna be good. And he turns to a little cricket at his feet. Hey, buddy, today's the big day.
Aww.
And then he goes to change clothes because he doesn't want to be in a stinky, worthless shirt when he goes to the saloon later.
He just takes off the potato sack and he's like fucking ripped.
He's got a gorgeous 5-pack.
Just one long ab muscle at the bottom.
Yeah.
I'll see you there. For now, I gotta regroup with the others. God, I hope this works.
Okay.
It's not.
Who's gonna? It's getting dark. Who's gonna go to the inn?
Like, are we staying with Tommy, or are
Yeah,
we
you
just
can
gonna
you
go
can spend the
sleep?
night with Tommy again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we have a good business arrangement.
I simultaneously
Yeah.
really want to know this plan and never want to know his plan.
So who's going to the saloon?
Well, I feel like I have to.
I guess.
Gazamba, why don't you go too? Just so that you do something in Sunbury Town.
Oh, we wrap up shop. Okay, I'll carry shop with me.
You can watch the shop. Well,
Yeah,
Never
I
mind.
come in and I tag you out, and I say, "Good work, good work."
All right,
The town's
enjoy
a little
the rupees.
strange. And oh, by the way, thank you for the loan.
You're welcome. Remember, 200% interest.
Yeah, I'll be sure to remember that.
All right, cool. I won't.
so Gazombo, Sonora, and Zozen
All right.
go to the saloon, and
Okay.
it is hopping tonight. People are dancing on the tables, and the band's tip jar is overflowing, and within seconds of entering, someone has already put a round of free drinks in each of your hands.
Wow. That was fast.
Drink up. Lug, lug.
What's the celebration?
It's Friday! Woo! Yeah!
Works for me.
T-I-F-T-G-I-F. Or T-H-I-F-T-H-I-F.
Fifth?
Thank hell yeah, it's Friday.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
While you guys are kind of standing around, Sonora, you overhear a conversation coming from another table. And you hear, "What do you mean no killing? Is this a joke? Keep your voice down."
Guys, someone's talking about killing over there. Let's play it cool.
Making a killing or doing a killing?
You subtly peek over to where you heard it, and walking away from the table is the largest Goron you've ever seen, with smoky gray skin and a giant pickaxe thrown over his shoulder. And he angrily marches away from the table. And then 2 Hylians remain at the table, trying to hide their faces.
Wow.
The Goron goes over to the bar and has a seat.
Someone should talk with the Goron, and someone should talk with the Hylians, and someone should check out this girl and boy over there.
How convenient that there happen to be 3 of you.
I suppose I'll go talk to the Hylians.
I can talk to the Goron, but what do I ask him?
Let's do Sonora's scene. So, you
Alright.
walk up to this table.
Time to turn on the charm. Hey,
The
boys,
two
what brings
Hylians-
you over here?
They're a little nervous to see you, but then they kind of look at each other, and an idea comes across their face. Hey, you like rupees?
Well, what girl doesn't?
We'll pay you a handsome price if you play our game.
Oh, game.
How
What
does
kind of game?
20,000 rupees sound? It's called prison tag.
Must be some game.
Yes. See, there's a town deep south of here called Cherry Bay, where our friend is currently in pretend prison. And we need someone to bust her out. But if someone on the guards team catches you, you'll be thrown into prison too, and we'll have to send someone else to set you free.
Pretend prison, right?
Pretend.
Okay.
No, you're not here. Yes, pretend prison. Now, the only rule is you cannot kill any of the guards. Sound fun?
Huh. Well, I wouldn't kill them anyway. It's a game, right?
Yes, of course. I don't know who would want to kill a pretend guard in pretend prison.
Pretend kill, of course. But even then, no.
But those guards would probably play rough with you. Just a heads up. They're very in character. They probably won't even acknowledge it's a game. You probably don't want to be seen by them at all. 20,000 rupees.
And that's the prize money if I win.
Yes, yes, yes. But you can't
This
get
should
caught.
be an-
That's the important
This
thing.
should be an interesting evening.
Well, it'll probably be a few days out before you can get there. Cherry Bay is not super close. But,
Tell me, this friend of yours, what does she look like?
well, she's got green, long hair. And she'll probably be handcuffed.
Naturally. Pretend handcuffs.
Yes, well, no, real handcuffs for the pretend game.
Oh, I
And
see.
you'll probably need the key to get those off of her. Or maybe we can just smash it with a rock. I don't know. But you're
What if
in.
a rock
You're
smashes
in.
it?
We can count on you.
I do have a question. I have some friends. Could they play too?
They start whispering to each other. We can only give you the price once, but you can divide it evenly between you if you want.
That sounds fair. Tell you what, I'm in.
Excellent. How about a down payment? And they
Down payment? Just for joining the game?
yes, for joining our team, the prisoner team.
Right.
They slide you under the table. 300 rupees. You'll get the rest of it after you finish the task at hand.
Okay.
They hand you a very crudely drawn map that shows you how to get to Cherry Bay from here. It's basically just saying south.
They slide you at this big folded paper. You unfurl it like 6 times, and it just says "Go south."
It's basically Sunbury Town, then a down arrow, and then Cherry Bay. And then a little compass rose in the corner.
And somehow south is spelled wrong. Somehow every word is
South.
spelled wrong.
It says "Zouth," actually.
we have a hard time with our S's and Z's. It's a regional dialect.
Of course. I'm familiar. Wow, this sounds like fun. I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I've found your friend. Tell me, what's her name?
Bolero.
Excellent. See you then.
Uncomf.
Now, Gazambo, you walk over to the bar where this Goron is having a seat drinking some ale from a big old mug.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Okay. Hello, bro there.
Bro there.
He cranes his neck and looked down at you and kind of raises an eyebrow.
What are you doing so far from home?
He says nothing, but he hands you a business card.
Oh,
It says...
I can read.
Yeah, you can read. It's Goron
Okay,
language. It says, Gago Bicknags, flat rate assassin.
What was it? What's his name?
Gago Bicknags?
Gago Bicknags. Yeah.
Alright, so before prep work before we started the first stream, Jay used a random name generator, a Goron name generator, to come up with this name, and he asked me if he could be named Gago Bicknags, and I said no. And then he rolled again and got Gazambo, which is a much better name. It's the best possible name for him. But I promised I'd use Gago Bicknags for NPC.
Yeah, I remember saying something like, I swear to God, if this isn't the core...
That's G-O-G, gag, O, Bick Nags. Gago Bick Nags.
I'm so happy.
The card says Gago Bick Nags, flat rate assassin.
Whoa! Oh, that's interesting occupation that you're in. Yep. I will hold on to this for later.
I'll kill whoever you want dead. 4,000 rupees. Don't matter who.
Oh.
Doesn't matter how far away. Give me the name, I'll do my job. It'll probably be messy. Children are half price.
Oh.
Takes a big slug of his drink.
If I ever want any kids dead, I will let you know.
Wow.
How did you get...
He gives you a thumbs up.
Yeah, I just kind of nervously go, ooh. How did you get into this occupation? What happened to mining?
Not all Gorons are miners, Jay.
He looks over to you and hands you
That's
another
racist.
card.
Oh? What's this one?
The race card. Hey, buddy. I know you're a Goron too, but we ain't all miners, okay?
Wow.
But, brother, you're carrying a pickaxe.
Oh, this is a murder axe. I understand the confusion. This is for crushing skulls.
No, you see, this is for crushing miners, not for mining. You see, hence the killing children.
I apologize for the misunderstanding, bro, there. I see. Oh, very good then. The race card. Well, I thank you for your card, and how is best to reach you?
Shit.
There's no number on this card.
Yeah.
It's just a name and occupation.
We don't have phones. What am I gonna?
Just shoot a phantom fireball into the sky, and I'll come.
I'll find you.
Should I just give it to any, like, bartender and just kind of show up?
I don't know how this is gonna work. Actually, I don't know how you're.
He didn't expect Jay to use logic.
Are we really gonna need to kill anybody anytime soon?
I don't think so.
I just want to have it as a backup plan in
Carrier
case.
pigeon. Carrier pigeon.
Carrier Kiko.
Understood. All right.
The card comes with a pigeon. No, please don't give us a pigeon.
Understood. Well, I will certainly call upon you whenever I may need you, I suppose.
He says nothing and takes another drink.
There you
Keys.
So Zozen, you can see, dressed up in her finest clothes, Graylee sitting at a table, kind of tapping her hands, waiting for someone to show up.
Oh, Ale, help me now, and I shug it down. Hey, how you doing?
Bobo! I was
Huh?
waiting for
Oh, yeah.
you.
My
Oh yeah, wait, yeah, I'm Bobo.
Yes, you are Bobo.
Yeah, Bo.
On that we can agree. Toast to that.
Hey boys, want to watch my friend
Hey.
crash and burn?
Oh,
Go Zembo, grab a
Sounds
drink.
good to me. The two Hylians start watching this go down as subtly as they can. So you
So,
like books?
sure.
Sure.
Nice. Me too.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
have you heard of anyone with a similar name like mine?
I don't think there are two people named Bobo on this earth. It's kind of a one-of-a-kind name, don't you think?
I know, so this is why this might surprise you.
Uh-huh.
Bobo over there.
Bobo walks in through the door, and he's wearing the equivalent of a tuxedo shirt, which is a bag that was painted with tuxedo colors. And he starts looking around.
I tried to wave at him.
He spots you and then comes over.
This fella right here is also named Bobo.
Hang on. Also named Bobo. You told me your name was Billy.
Don't. I missaid my name. It was Bobo. It's a small world.
Oh, so you're both named Bobo. Huh.
I know. I met him while entering.
Well, you can go now, Bobo.
Alright, see you later.
No, not. But Bobo, please have a seat.
Run away.
And then Bobo, the real Bobo, has a seat at the table. No, wait, Bobo, wait! And she chases after you. She
Sorry, gotta
told me
run.
to wait here. Is this part of the plan? And he covers his eyes and waits at the table.
Juan, do you know any sad songs you can play right now on a piano?
this is horrible.
Bobo, what's going on? Why are you leaving?
I thought I was faster than I am.
Oh, it hurts. I can't.
Your plan was to dine and ditch.
I'm confused.
And
Do you not want to be on this date right now?
I think I have some more appropriate music for this situation.
Oh my god.
So, I did not mean for this to happen, but I
Let me tell you a
I think you meant for exactly this.
Her eyes, they look like they're starting to tear up.
No, hold on. I have this. I have a reason.
I bet you do. You can.
I just want to know what's going on.
Hey, I'm not helping you.
What was your plan?
Well, Saps.
Silence is a viable option.
You just try to leave the date. She asks you what's going on. You just stare her down.
And she just backs away.
What do you do, Zozin?
Play it off, man. Play it off. Just say you promised her a date with Bobo, for that Bobo is the one who truly... I'm signing this to you from across the room, by the way.
in their brother language that they speak.
in the brother language.
Hickamickamoo,
that is the one.
Sha.
And you were the one just to bring him here for the perfect date, which he will bring you on. Hand flailing like...
Bobo, please. What's...
Please stop making that strange Goron flailing around.
Pass it out for a second. What are we talking about?
She is done with this shit, and she just walks out the door.
No, wait. Bobo here's a really nice guy.
No, quick!
Well,
Um,
Gozembo try.
and Bobo is sitting at the table with his hands covering his eyes, with a big old smile. My surprise is coming.
Okay, run after her and say what I just said.
What did you say?
What do you mean? What did I say?
You fell asleep!
You cut out. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I-
Watch my hands. Watch my hands. Are you ready? All right.
Sure.
You need to tell her that you
Uh-huh.
that you promised a date with Bobo. And you need because you are the wingman for Bobo, who is actually going to give you the perfect date. It was all a plan that he came up with as a surprise for her.
You know
Try this.
those scenes in Naruto when they're doing their hand sign no jutsu? That has to be the speed that you're doing these to get these whole sentences out.
I flunked Sheikah school, you asshole.
Just.
I'll go to Bobo.
I'll point at her. Go get her.
Bobo. I have... The plan is in motion, but I have...
Wheels!
Yeah, she's walking away.
Bobo, listen. I set up this plan for you to look good.
Uh-huh. And?
A slight miscalculation, but I still think it can work out.
Oh boy, what do I do?
A little bird friend told me that everyone likes to be consoled. So you run after her and help her. She is angry at me for reasons I can't understand.
This is my chance to be a hero!
Yes! Go,
What?
you beautiful man.
And
Sounds
he
you
bolts
actually
out the door,
genius.
right out the saloon door after her, and that is the last you see of either Bobo or Grayley on this night.
Nails it.
Zozin, I gotta say, I'm tempted to take away a highly attributed your actions today, but I won't. I'll let you have it.
I hurt. I can't. What the fuck?
So what? I guess you can go down, sit at the bar now. Sonora, why don't you also have a seat at the bar? So all of you are at the bar now.
So that is how you fix a romance.
Once again, the day is saved by Zozin.
I walk.
I'm just gonna pat Sozin on the back. Just
Real quick. I walk over to Zozin, slap him in the face. I roll for strength 7.
All right, plus your strength. All right, so yeah. Now, are you trying to knock him unconscious?
No, I'm trying to teach him a lesson.
All right, that'll be half a heart.
Just slapping a little sense into him.
So that'll be his punishment instead of losing a tribute.
Instead of losing a tribute, that's his punishment, half a heart. And he'll feel that in the morning. for sure.
It's always sunny in a high roll.
or for the chat.
Why did you do that?
There is someone who is
I
also
say
at this
that.
bar. There is a.
Also, I may have gotten us involved in the prison break.
How dare you do something so stupid? By the way, I may have gotten us involved.
There's someone else sitting at this bar with you.
Can Gozembo add? Gozembo also now has a hitman on call. If
been a good day. There's no way this could possibly go wrong. I feel like we're finally getting on our feet. I can't wait till the guys get home.
So, while I may have slightly upset someone,
Oh shit.
what the fuck, guys?
What are you a spy now? You a gangster?
Hey, there's someone else sitting at this bar.
Just straight up ignoring whoever this is.
He's a Hylian man, and he's actually very short. Your shortest party member is Zozin, and this man comes up to about Zozin's nip height. He's got fuzzy strawberry blonde hair, and he's wearing an off-white three-piece suit. And it's very obvious that he's been in here all day, and that he's very drunk at this point. What the bloody hell are you looking at, you cuckoo?
What?
He was not looking at you at the time, but when you said what, he snapped his head over. Are you looking at me?
Yes.
Well, you
Wait.
You want to fight? You want to fight with me?
Yes.
Let's do this. Let's fight. I'll give you the old 1-2. I'll give you the old 1-2. I'll give you the old 1-2.
Listen, just,
What?
just go for it. Just
Saps goes to a bar, some bumps into some drunk guy. You want to fight? Yes, actually, that would.
hey, sir. What's your name?
Soother.
Soother. Kick his ass.
He stands up and he starts rolling up his sleeves, and then he rolls up his pants to the knee, and he's hopping around wildly like a small, intoxicated kangaroo, ready to blow.
You call that fast? I'll show you fast. I rolled 15.
Okay, and he rolled. Not enough. So you're just gonna sucker punch him?
Yes.
Stop being terrible!
You just suck him in the eye, and he passes out.
Oh my god!
Oh, a bit too fast.
And the bartender looks over.
We're supposed to be the good guy.
Hey, what did you do to Soother?
Oh,
Wait.
sure there.
Oh, don't
yeah,
don't worry
guys.
about it. He's always picking fights here. Hey, run a drink.
Brother,
What?
can I smell your breath?
Maybe.
It's a very intimate
How
scene.
many did you drink?
The usual.
What is... Wait, 7?
No.
Where did you get 7?
How did you even afford that?
When they were handing out drinks, I was kinda running in front of people.
The bartender gives a drink to Zozin.
Thank you.
Stop giving it more!
Hey, everyone deserves a drink. It's Friday. Woo!
Yeah, Friday.
We need to leave before he drinks the 8th one. You do not want to see him when he's drank the 8th one.
I just gonna say, I heard about Souther. He's Souther.
You've heard
Hey,
of him?
Zozin, I want you to do a roll right now.
Okay. 13.
Okay. Nope, nothing. Never mind.
So, okay, so. Was at the inn, the name Souther came up. He's been living here for a year.
Okay.
No sane person will live at an inn in a year.
So you punched him in the eye.
I didn't know at the time that this was the insane person.
I
But
see.
that would not have changed the outcome.
Mm-hmm. I guess we'll carry him back to the inn.
Yeah, let's just carry him home.
Yeah, I will pick up the man. Let's go. Let's leave
For some reasons, I don't feel like I should join you guys.
I feel that you should. I'm just gonna put like a strong hand up behind him and drag him along.
Once an episode.
So you guys take Soother back to the inn, and the innkeeper sees him and kind of pieces together what happened, and he said, Friday.
Friday.
And
Friday.
She
Friday.
since privacy isn't really a thing in this inn, she gives you the keys to his room.
Okay, I'll carry him upstairs or wherever his room is.
So Gazambo carries him to his bed, and he kind of wakes up a little bit when he's being tucked in.
Oh, she isn't
I'm
there?
just
Oh.
smoothing the blankets.
Who are you?
I am the guy.
Now we are the people who found you on the floor of the bar and thought you should come home.
Good night.
Can I join you?
You'd have to pay the inn fee.
We gotta take him out to dinner first.
I mean, we have
That's
sleeping
possible.
bags. We could just go out into the woods and sleep.
We have a place at
But we
I'm
only
gonna
have so many
DM
rupees.
move the story along, and you guys go home back to Vayu and Tommy.
No, okay, cool.
Back to the
Thank
farmer's
you.
tent.
Hi.
I was going to ask if we should stab him with one of the shock arrows, though.
Why? Why?
Well, then he'd wake up and we could ask him questions, but I couldn't quite think of asking him what.
We've had an eventful evening.
So I'm assuming at this point I would have been like packing up the shop with Tommy here.
Yeah.
So I see them come in, and I'm like finished putting away the whatever remainder of the food we have, and I hear Sonora, and I'm like, oh, good. Do regale me with what happened while you were. Is that what? What is going on with Zoden?
Give me a hug, Vaya.
Ah! And I flap my wings at him, like enough of me.
If you think this is funny, you should hear what he did when he was sober.
Hold on. Let me prepare the beds for the evening, and I'm going to assume as I'm like laying out all of the like bed rolls for everybody, they can regale me with whatever happened.
Yeah, you're caught up. You heard about Gago Bicknax, the flat rate assassin. You heard about the pretend prison break and game.
So every time another one of these stories is like concluding, my face just like sinks lower and lower.
And then you heard,
Your mouth
about
is open.
the tale of two Bobos. And then you hear about Zozen punching a man named Soother in the face, knocking him unconscious for no reason.
So I do that thing where I pinch the like bridge of my beak with my eyes like clenched shut and take in a deep breath. I get into my bedroll. I close my lantern so the flame snuffs out, and I just roll over in bed and I say, I don't know how, I don't care how long, but inevitably we will fix all of this. And when it's all over, I don't want to hear any of your names ever again. Good night.
If it helps, children are half off.
Ugh! I just pull the bedroll over my head.
Hey, I'm gonna say to be continued.
Yeah!
How does that sound?
Good place to stop.
I think we did well.
Oh, you did something.
Do you know?
Well, we didn't get kicked out of town.
You should have just got the 1,000 crickets.
Honestly.
Why did you not just?
I had A plan.
Yeah, I posted
No!
I posted in the chat earlier what I thought would have happened if any of the other of us had gotten that mission. I think Vayu probably would have just ignored it. Saniro would have taken them both home, and by now Gazambo would be planning their wedding as their best man.
Yes! With one single extra cricket on his shoulder.
Oh my god.
We're gonna try to go weekly on this. I don't
Yeah.
know if
Okay.
I can have a full stream of story written every week, so it might be bi-weekly, but for now I'm gonna shoot for every Monday. There's gonna be a new The Legend of Zelda Dungeons and Dragons Scattered Hero by CATV.
Where we stick to the main plot and never do side quests again.
Yeah.
I think the chat loved the side quests, actually. I'm not sure if we're ever going to do the main storyline again. Screw Link.
Yeah, what did he ever do for us?
What do you ever do for anybody?
All I wanted was information about where Link was, and then I got roped off into this.
You pretended to be Boo Boo! You agree?
Which, can I get a tribute for giving Samson out of that for that?
What do you mean? What did you do?
Look at the
If you look
chat!
at Discord.
The
A
Discord
little
chat.
bird told me.
Oh, that's right. You did.
I basically resolved that corner he painted himself into.
No, I don't think you did. You guys act like there. You guys act like there was a happy ending to this, but I saw a girl leave the bar crying, and then an idiot chase after her.
Wearing a potato sack with a tuxedo.
Yeah, a tuxedo sack. So we're gonna pick up. We're gonna see what Bobo and Graylee are up to probably next week. Everyone's gonna come back, and there's gonna be more actual plot happening too. I promise.
Okay.
You mean that wasn't the plot?
So, Zozin's punishment has not ended.
No, even though you're resting for the night, Zozin, you're gonna keep that half a heart missing, because that's gonna sting.
Oh my god, wow.
Also, you're
What a
hungover a
wonderful-
little bit. I think that's gonna factor into it.
I never figured out how many drinks I had, but I can hold my liquor. I'm a musician.
The Gerudo are generally accustomed to alcohol as well, so.
Are they
Says
not?
fucking
one.
who?
Well, in Breath of the Wild, they're like the only town that has a bar.
Oh, that's true. That is
Oh
true.
yeah, they totally do have a bar. That's right. They're also
Well, there was-
huge.
Yeah, they
And,
also be.
and Gazambo is great at barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone got anything they want to say before I call it?
I feel like if we say any more.
I hope Tommy is a regular.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, I gotta read the chat. I gotta find out which character's popular. And if you got any more questions or comments or fan art, it doesn't matter. Even if it's like the shittiest fan art in the world, I'm gonna put it up here on this board. So
I think
thank
that's,
you.
How many times did Zozin screw up today?
All of them.
Well, I
did
mean,
well during combat.
he danced like a madman.
That's
Okay.
true. He did
He
dance.
did.
Oh,
around.
that's true. Yeah, and actually, he did pretty good in combat. All the combats, he kind of held his own. He took
Yeah.
out a moblin today. He took out a couple skellies. So,
Yeah.
He just doesn't have an ear for social situations.
it's people and also doing things.
And also
but,
not collateral damage.
But I think that's pretty good for me anyway.
Yeah,
It was tomato soup.
Tomato
It was tomato
soup for sure.